My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about wines.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about wines.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
What's going on? I'm Bourbon, and this is a very weird edition of Whiskey Uncensored, otherwise could be known as Passover Uncensored. And I'm sorry, but this wrapped up thing I got that has a couple of unique bottles that I completely forgot about that were supposed to be used this week is driving me crazy, so I'm going to reach back and move that. Okay. And one other thing, I will mute myself so you people don't know. Okay, that looks better. It's been a hell of a week, hell of a couple of weeks. I did my travel recap last time. Had my holiday, Passover. The Whiskey Jew here is, in full swing. We had the Seders the last couple days. We've had some familial medical things going on, and everything's right now. So figured I had picked up a couple of things to have during the holiday and try and do a stream on it. So here I am. I'm going to fresh crack them all live, try them all live, and see how awful they all are. And then maybe after all that, we'll open it up and pub it a little bit. My cousin may show up here at some point. Bonnie might show up at some point. Probably not. She's kind of chilling right now upstairs. So yeah, currently I've got some weird bougie glasses tonight because I'm drinking some weird bougie stuff. And currently empty because I got to pour something. So I guess I should pour my first thing and then I'll start cheersing people. And you'll get a live reaction. So the first thing I'm going to crack, might as well get right to it, is Brandy, an Israeli brandy. This is going to be Ashkelon VS Brandy. Now, I tried to do a little research on this, and there is very little information out there on it. I will show you it is officially kosher for Passover. See it right there. And it says, this fine-aged brandy is produced from the unique wines of Israel. It is distilled to concentrate its flavor, then aged for 3 years in the finest oak casks where the brandy develops its golden amber color. Ashkelon brandy is smooth and mellow with subtle dried fruit aromas and a lingering finish. 80 proof, 40%. I don't know. Once I get something in this glass, I'll start saying hello to everybody. And here we go. I guess on this one I'll say Israel. While I whack the microphone with the bottle. Nice screw cap action. First nose, not so great. But let's pour a healthy pour. If anybody wants a better look at it, I set up a few things to share. But there you go. Here's what it looks like. Woohoo! Do I expect this to be good? It was like $20-something. Honestly, I don't expect it to be very good. But you never know. And reviews on this online are basically non-existent. So with that, I'll say, wow. The first note I would give is kind of, you remember the smell of that stuff they put on vomit in elementary school? That's the first thing I'm getting on the nose of this. That is not good. Well, wait, hang on. It's getting a little grapey. It's getting a little... But there's definitely something like acidic to it. There is something pleasant behind it. I'm just trying to get to it. Anyway, I'll keep nosing it and I'll say hello to some people. Sorghum whiskey. I'd pass over that. Just kidding. Chag Pesach Sameach, which means holiday of Pesach good, basically. And everyone, thank you very much, Mr. Jiggs. Hope you're feeling better, brother. Too aggressively flossing, that's how you get sorghum. I'll see myself out. Hopefully Ben passed over that last comment. Wow, I'm glad I had the rim shot loaded for you guys tonight. Sugar Kitty is in the house. Here's Sugar Kitty. There's a very orange citrus thing that's coming out now, like a citrus peel. Say kind of an orange peel, orange note coming out of this now. That acidic note's kind of tapering off. Not ready to taste it yet, but I'm still nosing it. Eric Gunderson's here. Chag Pesach Sameach Lekulam. L'chaim, Eric. And, fine. I'll try it. L'chaim. Wow. This is going to be a long night. Wow. That is watery. It certain has a bitter lingering finish. And I would say my tasting note on that first sip would be orange rind. Let's try this again. Yeah, that has no body. Bitter. Citrus. I guess an Israeli hug going down, but it's hot going down. I wouldn't call it a hug. That's only 80 proof. Wow. This is going to be a long night. That is a beverage. Yeah, that's what I could say. I could say Ashkelon vs. Brandy from Israel is a beverage. Yeah. Don't forget to hydrate, everyone. I'm going to need it with this drink. Slapshots Roadhouse. Good evening. Cheers all. And if you want to see a man play with his wood gracefully, you need to check out Slapshots Roadhouse. John Cran's in the house. Cheers, everyone. This is going to be a rough cheersing, let me tell you. Whiskey Nature. Cheers. All right, fine. I would actually say I almost got a tasting note of gasoline on that one. Wow. Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge in the house. Cheers, all. Cheers, Jim. How you doing, man? Bourbon Bowler Lee in the house. Probably cringing watching me drink this, I don't know what brandy. But, cheers, brother. How you doing? Delane Whiskey Nature. If you haven't subbed to Whiskey Nature yet, he's over 100 subs. Give him a sub. Cheers. Blah. James Morgan is here. Cheers, Ben. Non chat. Cheers. This is rough. I'm sorry, C. Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Cheers, man. Haven't heard back from you. Hope your trip was good. I know it was fruitful, but I know you have another one coming up, so I'm gonna converse about that. Hit me up. Cheers. Oh God. I'm actually thinking gasoline is a real note. Shredward in the house. Sup, hoes? Now you sup as I'm drinking some really mediocre brandy. Granted, I don't have a lot of brandy experience, so maybe this is what it's supposed to taste like. I sure hope not. So far, my notes are citrus, orange peel, a little bit of vomit, and gasoline. Yum. Peter B in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? B in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? My boy Rob in the house. Boxer. Made the change from a commentator personal Rob Leach and a far cheap. Smoke sunk with my peep and spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. That's it, baby. How you doing? JH. Cheers, all. Y'all gonna make me drink this crap? Well, cheers. Yeah, the last time I cracked the brandy was 50. This was not 50. I believe this was like 20 or 22. And it's... I can't even say I got my money's worth. This is a rough one. But if you want a sample of brandy, anybody, got you covered. Now, I did kind of put things in the order of which I thought I might like them tonight. I'm hoping I find something, because this is rough. Will O'Neill in the house. Sweet Pesach. Thank you very much, Will. Cheers to you, brother. We need to catch up soon. Actually, finally got some of those things I've been waiting for a long time for you. So, gonna need to get that hand delivery out that way soon. Big Cat in the house. Cheers, Ben, and everyone in chat. People are trying to get me to drink this stuff. Jeez. Cole George in the house. Cheers for Ben. Cheers all. Cheers, Cole. Probably good for a mixer. Well, what's a drink you make with brandy? I don't actually know any. And I don't know. I don't know that this would be good for a mixer. This is tough. Bourbon Battalion in the house. Bobby. That sounds amazing. It's not amazing. I think you might pair this with a Swisher Sweet in the cigar world, or maybe this might go nicely with a nice White Owl or a Philly Blunt. This is right. This is right in line with those classic choice cigars. Oh, woof. This is not good. Oh, let's see here. Scrolling. Who else is here? That's a better reaction than the checker. Well, that stuff was just vile. That stuff was horrendous. It's yeah. Top Dog in the house. Cheers, John. How you doing, man? I guess I'm gonna drink some more of this. Wonderful brandy. Hello. Wow. This is in a rough stream, let me tell you. This was my idea. Last year I just did I think I just did a wine stream. And I'm thinking that's what's going to happen next year, although I'm sure I'll still have all these bottles. But, yeah, wow. This is some beverage. Looking at that lineup, this is like a whole year of punishment pours. I'm actually kind of hopeful about the next one. I've heard it's sweet and tasty. My fingers are crossed after this one because this is pretty vile, frankly. But yeah, it's an Israeli chutzpah instead of a hug. You're not wrong. I'm gonna give this Ashkelon brandy a full thumbs down. The hunter in the house. Cheers, all. Cheers with some really mediocre brandy, Bourbon Hunter. If anybody didn't see, this is what I am sipping on. Ashkelon VS Brandy, product of Israel, 40%. Tasting notes. My tasting notes are orange peel, citrus, a little bit of vomit, and gasoline. And I mean that gasoline, like if you spill some, a couple drops when you're pumping gas and you kind of get that like smell / taste of gasoline. That's kind of what I got going on. No bueno. Not good. I'm Ben, just a sip. Oh, yeah. On a scale of run the dippy or a solid 3, where does this fall? Oh, yeah. This might be, you know what? This is the quad 4 of brandy. That should sum it up for you. Quad 4 after my father drove it. That it's very inside, but Boxer will understand it.
The indoor air quality in your home recently changed to poor.
Wonderful. I'm going to guess that's because of this awful brandy I'm drinking. Live from the patio in the house. Cheers, all. Cheers, Live from the Patio. How you doing? You should check out the Live from the Patio podcast. Just saying. Katie Turk, the better half of Drifting Drams in the house. Cheers, all. Cheers, Ben. Cheers with some vile brandy. Katie did get your hand delivery today, so thank you for that. We'll probably put that those beans into function tomorrow morning. And if you're looking for some tasty coffee, you should check out driftingdrams.com. Just saying. Ugh. Wow, this stuff is not good. Let's see what happens if you add water to it. Because, you know, what I want to do is stretch this stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to put a couple drops in. Wow. It didn't help the nose at all. I got to say, I am repping my boy right here, the Rock Gut Review. Ed, love you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you lately. Got to hit you up and talk to you. But I had to rep the Rock Gut tonight. Because I am drinking stuff that would be on the Rock Gut Review tonight. Blah. Let's see here. Scrolling. Big step down from those bottles we opened at Irene's, huh? Just a wee bit. Blah. Mr. Great Shot in the house. He was on earlier with Jody, Bourbon Bounty. What's going on, Mark? How you doing, you beautiful gentleman? Wow, water almost makes the vomit note come out more. Wow. How is that possible? Like, I'd probably proof that in half. Just add Coke, maybe. Bubblegum cigar? Maybe. Whiskey R. Wren in the house. Sierra, how you doing? Cheers all. Chilling in the room while on vacation in Georgia. I hope you're enjoying vacation and maybe some of those rides you're going on, spiritual or otherwise. And you should do some whiskey hunting in Georgia. People have found a lot of good things there. Just saying. Might be able to get you some directives on that. But, boy, this stuff is not good. Marty, throwing money at the stage. All right, Marty, you asked for it. All right, Marty, you got flashed. There you go. Cheers. Thank you very much, Marty. Cheers with some really classy brandy. An Ashkelon brandy. If you're watching this, do better. Just do better. How dare you leave out Backwoods? Honestly, I think Backwoods would be too good for this brandy, my friend. I think Backwoods is another tier up the scale. Blah. Mediocre brandy would be yeah, it probably would be. This is rough. Carl in the house. What's going on? Cheers. Cheers, Carl. With some diluted, really terrible brandy. Blah. Orange might. Or teal. Hey, my boy Pete in the house. Cheers, brother. How you doing, bro? Ugh. Yeah, if you wanted to ever watch me suffer, bro, this is a good stream to tune into. That's my boy Pete. Grew up with him. What's going on, brother? Need to next time I get together with you, I need to hand you off some bottles. Again, replenish your bar. Bill Bauer in the house. Cheers, y'all. Good evening. It's an evening, all right. Drinking what I'm drinking. Wow. I just burped a little and I got the vomit note with a little bit of gasoline. Wow, that stuff is not good. Ugh. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to collect myself after that pour. I mean, on the trip in Indiana, I did have Malort. And I'm going to say it's different than Malort, but I don't know that if I could say it's much better than Malort. It's, there are notes that remind me of Malort in this. So, yeah. It's, that. Sorry, I'm really trying to collect myself here. Just give me 1 second. Apologies. Close enough. Okay. Let's see here. A few drops. I just dumped water in it. It didn't help. That water you added made the brandy look more like water. It didn't make it taste more like water. There you go. Drifting Drams. Best coffee this side of the Mississippi. There you go. Andrew Meyer all the way from Alaska in the house. Cheers, Ben. How you doing? Good evening, whiskey folks. Yes. I have that shirt, but it's too small at the moment. Well, let's just say it's even though I've lost a significant amount of weight, it's still a snug fit. Ed definitely got the athletic cut of his shirts, I will say. Because, like, even the neckline, this has been worn in many times, is like right on the neck. This is definitely more of a athletic fit, I'll call it. Ugh. Oiga, do you not have any better kosher things to drink? Well, I bought a number of kosher for Passover things to try, but I started with the cheapest and lowest end one. And wow, was it bad. Let me tell you. So let's rinse this glass and let's get on to the second pour, which I hope is going to be significantly better. Call it what it is, shit brandy. Oh, it's something, let me tell you. As I said before, Ashkelon Brandy, if you're watching this, do better. You gonna drink Tequila Rose and MD 20 Mad Dog 2029? No, unfortunately, neither of those are kosher for Passover. Ugh. And now for something completely different. Yeah, that's coming. Your reaction is like mine when I tried Beverly. Exactly. So Beverly has almost the same tasting notes as Malort. And this is like a muted version of that, but with gasoline and some orange peel instead of just grapefruit peel. Yeah, Beverly is horrible. Oh, you went to the World of Coconut, Beverly? Yeah, it's horrible. Boxer, who's in chat, really, really likes Beverly soda. He'll tell you all about it. Callie Drams is here. Good evening. Well, it's an evening, all right. Tell you that. Steve Burkow, all the way from the great state of California in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? JH, can't you drink Buffalo Trace Kosher? See, that's actually a great question. No. 1 week a year, I am a good boy. I keep kosher 1 week a year. And ironically, what makes Buffalo Trace kosher is the fact that it is not owned by the owner of Sazerac, and it is not for consumption or owned by anyone Jewish during Passover. That's actually what makes it kosher, because everything inherently in bourbon is completely kosher. However, there is an edict that says that anything that is from any of the quote-unquote 5 grains, which I will try to list off. My camera decided to follow me because I talk with my hands. Which, let's see if I get this right. I'm sure I won't. It's wheat, rye, spelt, barley, and maybe oats. I forget what the 5th is. Any of those, when they come into contact with water, they technically, with the yeast, will rise. And you can't have anything that potentially rose. Whiskey with either rye or wheat in it, or barley, will have technically fermented for longer than 18 minutes, therefore risen. So no, unfortunately, bourbon is not kosher. No matter, the thing that makes it kosher is what makes it inherently not kosher for Passover. Passover has a completely different set of rules from the rest of the year, which is why I do it 1 week a year. The rest of the year, I am a terrible Jew and bacon is delicious. Just saying. And with that, my glass is empty. So this one was a recommendation from my sister, actually, this next one. And that is Zakani Fig Arak, or Arak, or Arak. I don't actually know how you pronounce it. Once again, kosher for Passover, right there on the side. And so I did a little research. And I'll throw this up on the screen so people could see what this crap is I'm about to crack and pour. And it said, what is Arak? Arak is a strong anise-flavored alcoholic beverage that is traditionally served in the Middle East. Made from fermented grape juice, or in this case, fig, and mixed with anise seed and diluted. The ratio of anise seed to alcohol can vary, resulting in different qualities of Arak. Arak is usually served mixed with water, approximately 1/3 Arak to 2/3 water. Has a milky white color that the anise seed produces a licorice taste when crushed. But I believe the fig is very different. Fig Arak is a type of Arak made from aniseed, grapes, dates, plums, sugar, or figs that has a strong fig flavor. Arak is usually served ice cold. Guess what? This is room temperature. And is typically made by fermenting the ingredient with water and aniseed, which I would think was anise, but I guess not. I don't know what aniseed is. I didn't research that. And sometimes more sugar. Arak is often served 1/3 Arak to 2/3 water and ice. Well, with that, let's see what Fig Arak tastes like on its own. And this is produced and bottled by Castle Spirits, Monroe, New York. Does not say, it says heritage distilled. I am guessing this is not distilled in the US, but it might be. I'm trying to look that up. Yeah, no, it is distilled in the United States. And apparently this year's batch or the one on the website I'm looking at, was not kosher for Passover that year. This one is. So, yeah, I guess we could, with this one, we could say, this one is corked. Bougie. America. With one of the lamest cork pops I've ever had in my life. Even though it's a synthetic cork. Wow. Whoa, that smells like licorice. Holy Jaeger. Whoa. I believe I'm about to drink a glass of what is going to taste like Jaeger. It's been nice knowing all of you. This may become a vomitorium stream before you know it. Ugh. Get back to chat here while I let that breathe for a moment. Is Ashkelon for the same company as Glenn Gooley? I doubt it, because at least cartoons enjoy Glenn Gooley. And I don't think they would enjoy that Ashkelon. Huxer would have got put in jail if somebody didn't warn him about Beverly. Oats, yep. See, I was right. Yep, there you go. Hashtag broken Jew. You're not wrong. So is wine kosher? Some wines are kosher. Wine and grapes have all their own rules, many of which I believe to be completely stupid. But there is kosher. There is very much a lot of kosher wine. And if this keeps up, I'm going to be grabbing a bottle because I'm going to be sick from drinking this stuff, it seems like. But yeah, wine can be kosher. And much wine is kosher, but not all wine is kosher. And it has to do with, and it's one of those things where I say it's bullshit, is it has to do with who picks the grapes and who handles the grapes. It is archaic laws that make absolutely no sense in this day and age. So, yeah. I could get into that later, potentially, but yeah. Clint in the house. What up, Swifties? Here's Clint. So is moonshine/corn whiskey Passover kosher? It depends. If it was 100% corn, then it could be. I mean, it would be considered, which is another stupid thing called kidney oat, which only Jews from the Middle East heritage will drink it, but European wouldn't. Like I said, there's all kinds of stupid laws of kosher, and that's part of the reason that 51 weeks a year I don't keep kosher, because most of the laws of kosher, I believe, are completely archaic and outdated and don't apply in today's society. So I believe technically moonshine could be kosher for Passover, but it would depend on how they malted it, really, because they would have to, it would depend on the malting agent, really, on how they got the yeast in there. So everything with it is technical and legal and a bunch of bullshit, frankly. Consider Whiskey Lounge says anise and aniseed are essentially the same thing. From nosing this bowl, this urine-colored glass of licorice smell, yeah, I guess so. Sherwood passes over shitty whiskey on the reg. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, Jaeger. Yeah. He says, add the water. Well, I got to try it straight first, unfortunately. Oh, boy. Yeah, Jaeger's flavorful fuzz. But this was supposed to be sweet figs. Oh, yeah, we'll see. Z-Man in the house. Cheers, brother. Oh, no better time than you and Chicharolino being in the house. Whiskey Encore. Check him out when he's feeling better. Cheers, Cheech. Cheers, Z-Man. Might as well cheers you guys with Zakani Big Arak. Nice knowing all of you. Wow, that's weird. Wow, that could turn a stomach in a hurry. Whew. This is a rough stream, folks. Let me tell you. All right, let me collect myself and see if I can give you some notes on this. Wow. It is much thinner and nowhere as syrupy as Jaeger. And it is much sweeter, from what I remember, than Jaeger. So much thinner. The Jaeger, the anise, is very much on the nose, but not as much on the palate. That's definitely better than the brandy. But you get the anise on the finish. And my cousin just showed up, so the lights went on. Please hold. All right, there we go. Everyone, Ethan's here. Say hi, Ethan.
Hello, everyone.
The camera's there.
Okay.
I think, do you want to,
Well, from what I've heard in the 10 or 15 minutes of driving and what I've listened to, I think I'm almost tempted to start out with wine, because from what I've heard, everything sucks so far.
this doesn't suck. The first one you got to have a sip of to experience it. So get ready, kid.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Ethan's about to get a little taste of Ashkelon vs. Brandy. Blech.
Your fault if I can't function tomorrow.
That's okay. I got to get rid of this bottle somehow.
And send it to one of your stream buddies.
There we go. No. You got to be on camera for this. Just move over that way. I'll lift the camera.
Okay.
You could always grab a chair too, but there you go. There we go. You can stand upright.
What the shit is this?
It's Brandy.
Good, I could use it to peel the paint off the fucking car. Why are you torturing yourself?
Because I bought it. Why don't you tell the folks what it tastes like?
Band-Aids and hate?
There is no peat in that.
Oh, it sure does taste like it. Ugh. Throw this fucking shit out. Use it for toilet bowl cleaner. Why the fuck?
This was totally worth the price of admission. No, seriously, it's not undrinkable. I drank a glass of it. So, like, in reality, what are you tasting it?
I'm trying to get past the smell of it.
What do you think it smells like?
Like fucking turpentine. Fucking, I feel like I'm in a fucking body shop. Why? Why are you torturing yourself? I'd rather sit here and drink the bottle of red fucking Concord or fucking extra Balaga. The fuck are you torturing me with this garbage?
Just drink it. Pound it. Good boy. Give him a tasting note. A real tasting note.
The facial expression's enough.
You might want to go get some water.
Fuck yeah. I kind of wish you were drinking this and following your fucking sister home with kids. There you go.
That was worth it.
I have to go to the corner and get the fucking egg there. That's the Balaga to wash it.
Tell me that wasn't worth the price of admission, folks. Anyway. All right, so this back to this figure rack.
What the fuck is a fig?
This is figure rack.
What is a fig?
This is a fucking figure rack.
Where are you pulling this shit out?
I picked this up from Total Wine. So it's like imagine a very sweet, not cloyingly thick Jaeger. It's like if black licorice was very sweet. It is an experience. I will say that.
Question is,
Irish Whiskey Yoda in the house. Good evening, folks. Just popping in briefly to say cheers and Whiskey Uncensored, and I hope you have a happy Passover. Well, thank you, Donald. Overall, it's been a wild ride already this week, and these pours are not helping that.
Yeah, well, I hope.
Wow. There's actually like a numbing, almost mintiness on the finish. Very weird. Oh, let's see here. Daniel Sutherland. I'm late. Cheers. Cheers, Daniel. How you doing? Cheers with some Figurac. Probably should add some Red Bull to that pour. Maybe. What I'm going to add for now is, they say add a whole bunch of water. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some water to my face, too.
Yeah, before I drink it, you need water to mix your glass.
No, I'm good. Egg roll reminds you all, especially when you're drinking really weird liquor, hydrate. Anise is essentially from the same family as fennel. Yes, it is. religion archaic, outdated, and don't apply in today's society? No way, Ben. Well, the whole thing is that I do believe, though, in keeping familial traditions. You know, I do believe in keeping that alive. I do believe that there's some merit to some of the teachings of religion. But yeah.
Yeah. Is this outgoing or incoming?
What? All that? That's all income. That pile is outgoing. That pile is incoming.
Okay.
But not all of that incoming is not outgoing. Probably about 50% of it is outgoing.
Okay.
Re-outgoing. Ethan has encountered the shipping department of Whiskey Uncensored, or the hand delivery department, and had some questions as to the volume of what is currently present.
No, I just have to figure if I have to curse you out and kick your ass and break too much shit.
I think you already cursed me out. For science. Yeah, sure, for science.
All right, science boy. That's, I hope it's better than that.
Oh, that is a lot better with some water. That's actually kind of tasty with water. I could see that being good on ice.
So why is it in the freezer?
Because it's fresh.
Fine.
So try it straight and then add like double the amount of water.
Okay.
He doesn't hate it, folks. He can't put his head on screen, but he doesn't hate it. Just his orange gut is on screen. It really is. Look.
Hold on, let me do the.
Uh-huh. Wow.
So now, what did you say? Add. Oh.
That is actually not a bad drink diluted. I'm kind of surprised. Oh yeah. So the verdict on Fig Arak is don't drink it straight. Drink it cold. Drink it 2/3 water, 1/3 that stuff, and honestly, it's not bad. That may be the drink of the night. Might end up putting a rocks glass of that. We'll see how the rest of the pours go. Let's see here. Daniel's saying hi to Ethan.
Probably ice cold.
Yeah.
Better taste than the edit.
Hey, Ethan, Ben's drinking anise seeds. Well, guess what? Ethan's drinking anise seeds now, too. Cheat saying, what's up, Ethan? Redward saying, ass plow Brandy. Pretty much. Ethan should be on stream for that pour. Yep. Get a chair or something.
And put the chair where? Up my ass?
Yes.
Excuse me. The chair department is preoccupied.
Wasn't there one over there that rolled or something? I think there is. Anyway, Pete says hi. He's watching the shit show.
I'm almost going to take a bottle of wine like Bonnie.
We'll get there.
And sit there and just drink the bottle of
JT Mellick? No, this is not JT Mellick. This is Zakani Fig Arak. Glad I'm keeping you entertained, Jim. That stuff like wings, gotta chase it with no damn. Christopher David in the house. What are you doing slumming in this neighborhood, sir? Cheers.
You would have been better off drying for a week or 8 days and then just having whiskey after that.
Do you all hear him complaining? Thank you, sir. May I have another? ROFL at Ethan muttering angrily in the background. I don't think Cuz would survive in prison. Oh, he would. He'd be catching all day long. Now we've got to show angry Ethan noises should be a caption. I like it. Cloyingly sweet Jaeger. I believe the children are our future. Yep. Just a sun worshiping heathen. Pay no mind. There you go. Ugh. The franchise, otherwise known as the world's worst bourbon channel, you should check it out. Just saying. Don't drink it straight. Drink it gay. Hang on. I got this one for Gary. Hey! All right, enough with the following camera.
That's because you're too big for the camera.
Blah. If you like Arak, check out dotcomm over ice. Nah. Aniseeds, hashtag butt stuff. Yep, you're not wrong. Aquavit. I don't actually know what Aquavit is. I've heard of it.
But it's just talking a lot about anal sex.
And canceled. That was pretty gay. Yeah, it was. Wow. I'm only halfway through the drinks of this evening. So here we go. All right. The Fig Arak is not terrible. It really isn't. It has to be diluted, and it would be better cold.
You better have your head examined.
Did you put a lot of water in it?
I put a little water in, and then I added a little
You're supposed to
more.
put twice as much water as
I
the
did.
drink. And?
It's gotten better, but it's still not whiskey. Where's the Ethan's Reserve?
Well, ironically, that's what we're drinking next. We're going to drink
Let's either
a little something
worse.
after my cousin's namesake. And I think I'm going to switch glasses after.
Yeah.
And that is, the next pour is going to be the first ever kosher for Passover whiskey, officially kosher for Passover. And that is Ethan's Reserve Sorghum small batch whiskey. The first batch they released was aged 10 months. Thankfully, the batch I have was aged for 19 months, so let's hope that helps. Spirits distilled from the stalks of sorghum and not from the grain.
I'm feeling this in a bottle of
So this says Tennessee sorghum distilled and bottled in Tennessee. The ancient sorghum plant has been crafted into a smooth, rich, matured in new, charred American white oak barrel. Each small batch is approved by our lead distiller before being bottled. And once again, there it is, folks. Kosher for Passover. So I did some research on this one. And it literally says how Ethan's Reserve cracked the code on making whiskey kosher for Passover. And essentially it's because they made it without grain. They made it with the stalks. And apparently the rabbis told them that they were being overly cautious with this. I have low hopes, as it is 19 months old, and there is no rye, there is no corn, there is no barley, and there is no wheat in this bottle, but it is technically whiskey. And it's named after this ray of sunshine behind me.
I was going to say it's either going to be an abomination or something decent, but or something in the middle.
Where's the rolling chair? Isn't it over there?
I'm fine.
Yeah, but you're not on screen.
So
Get a
they
folding
got my
chair.
opinions.
Get a
good enough.
folding chair. You're drinking Ethan's Reserve on camera. This shit's named after you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Funny job. It's folded. You know what the fuck folded kid was?
He'd be all over that Kummel. They had a secret ingredient. Okay. That looks good. I hope it is. Wow, age 10 months. That's older than Eric Clapton's dead son. Wow. But, yeah, my bottle, thankfully, is 19 months. So it's almost twice as old as the initial release.
Yeah, go look at the arcade. Next to the arcade. It ain't happening tonight. Yet.
Okay, somebody call this guy a ambulance. Let me see if I can get this ray of sunshine on screen with me.
Yeah.
There we go. I'll zoom all the way out. I'll have to look at the back of my monitor a little bit. But there you go. There's that gorgeous ray of sunshine back there. And along with a whole bunch of other stuff you don't normally see. And yeah. Let's get into a little of this guy's reserve. Tennessee. Had a hell of a cork pop, I gotta say that.
You need a new glass, or
No, I got. You're gonna need a new one though.
whatever fake. Actually, you have a vegan whiskey to give me.
I mean, technically, all whiskey is vegan.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think we should have Ethan taste this as it is. Ethan's Reserve. He's going right in.
Not the worst.
Not the worst. That's our first tasting note.
Definitely light.
Well, it is 47%, so 94 proof. So it's actually not as low as you might think. It's nowhere near 80.
It almost has like that Irish blend, like Irish whiskey. Butterscotch?
He's getting butterscotch. Wow. So it's not terrible.
No.
All right, folks.
And like pound cake or
Pound cake. These are some tasting notes. All right, let's see what this stuff is about. And there's my kitchen. Y'all don't need to see that. That might be a little too zoomed out.
that's the forbidden zone.
There we go. Okay. All right. So, whoa. All right, we're getting a nose there. And he's getting an alert from eBay.
Yeah, so.
Honestly, I really need a palate cleanser or something after the Arak. It's a taste roller coaster. This does kind of smell like whiskey. There is a sweetness on the nose. It's a little herbal. Little almost basil-y. Maybe a little minty on the nose. Let's see what it is. Ethan's Reserve, Tennessee Sorghum, down the hatch. Wow, that is fighting with the fig Arak.
switching it around.
Yeah, well, I didn't know.
Oh well, it always tasted on a fresh palate. I don't know if it's going to get any worse.
You know what? Grab a piece of matzah out of the kitchen. There's an orange box. I'm not kidding. I need a palate cleanser.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm dead serious. To your left.
Where?
What up, Knucklehead from Mike Stoll? What's up, Knucklehead? There is rubbing alcohol, yeah. I heard that's not so good if you drink it.
I think someone overcooked his matzah. It looks like me.
Well, he's not immediately repulsed, yeah. So here you go. If anybody doesn't know what matzah is, there it is. The unleavened bread. That's basically glue. Flour and water. You know Elmer's glue as a kid? Enjoy, kids. Guess what it does to your bowels? Sean Whiskey Wars in the house. Cheers to you, Ben. Cheers to you, Sean. How you doing? Cheers with some Ethan's Reserve. Tennessee Sorghum. It is a little butterscotchy. But there's a very weird... I mean, I guess it comes across as a spice on the palate. But it's like a tingling more than spice. Like almost chemically spice. It's
artificially infused.
But it's not artificially infused in anything. Hey, what's up, Faz? Cheers, Whiskey Uncensored cousin Ethan. Did you get your lean on? I did get my lean on for the 4 cups twice in a row. Cheers, Faz. Chag Sameach. Chag Pesach Sameach. My bad. For those who don't know, Faz is down in New Zealand. Cheers, brother. I can't say I like it. I can't say I hate it. It's an experience.
I guess if you only punish with it once a year, I guess.
What's up, Mojo? Jewish tortilla. No. Tortillas are way better than this. Way better. Mark Emenecker in the house. Delicious matzah. Never understand that. That so many people who aren't Jewish think matzah's delicious. And to us, it's literally tastes like suffering.
You're a glutton for punishment.
Cheers, Mark.
You put it on top of shitty whiskey to clean the palate.
GAF roofing tiles. Not wrong. Ugh. Shalom. Since discovering gluten-free matzah, I don't have to suffer that crap other than the Seder night. I have not tried gluten-free matzah, but what the hell is in it then if it's gluten-free? It's just flour and water. So what if it's gluten-free? Is it just water? What is it? Ugh. Love the shirt. Yeah, the rock god is the legend. Holy cardboard, you're not wrong. Ugh. I've had matzah. It's very dry and bland. Yes, it is. It tastes like suffering is kind of the point. It is. It is kind of the point. But why do you have to eat it? Well, it's a commemoration of when we, and the collective we, were brought out from Egypt where we were slaves, but we didn't have time. Apparently, we could do all the other things, but they couldn't wait for yeast to rise. They had to bake flour and water as soon as it was mixed. They had time to run. They had time to gather up their possessions, but they didn't have 18 minutes to let flour rise. Again, makes a lot of sense. But we're supposed to remember that because otherwise we're supposedly still would be building pyramids in Egypt. That's what the book says. So we eat fake glue. Probably rice flour. Rice flour.
What was it? Atkins?
Shout out to Moses. Cheers, Bird Oil.
You like that Atkins stuff that tastes like a cardboard.
Dry and bland. Damn, Jim got all the good matzah. Ben with the roofing tiles. Can you add salt? Sure you can. It bounces right off. You think anything sticks to this?
They could use for ceiling tiles.
Also, leaven represents sin in the Bible. Sure.
And both of us going to hell. Next.
Ugh. So, Ethan's Reserve, Tennessee Sorghum, small batch spirit. Born in Nashville, age 19 months, distilled from sorghum. Kosher for Passover. Is okay. Let's see what water does to this crap.
There's experiment in this kitchen.
Oh.
I'd be curious to know if the younger age stamp stuff.
John Krantz hasn't eaten glue since kindergarten. 9 out of 10 kindergarten paste eaters actually raised on matzah, possibly. How is it with peanut butter? It tastes like suffering with peanut butter. Just like with cream cheese. It tastes like suffering with cream cheese. It's pretty good, Cheech. Like a giant cracker after all. Evan, well, it is, but there's absolutely no flavor to it. And it sticks to the sides of your intestines. So it doesn't taste horrendous, but it also might be in you for 4 days. Holy crap, look at this. Look at this lovely lady. Allison, cheers to you and Ethan. Who is this lovely lady?
Wow, it's way past our bedtime.
That would be Ethan's girlfriend. Cheers, Allison. Would you believe there's a girl out there that he's allowed to touch?
You're such a fucking asshole, you know that? I hope you get stuck eating matzah for eternity.
Mark, are you calling Ben a giant cracker? Wow, water does not help that. Water does not make that better. Wow.
I don't know, your blend of concoctions get worse and worse by the minute.
The next bottle, well, this bottle was like $65, $70 because it's a unique spirit. The next one was actually in that price range because it's supposed to be good. It was actually recommended by Bourbon Baller Elite. So I'm hoping the finale of this is good. Otherwise, we are going over to the wine for sure. And yeah, I guess he is calling me a giant cracker. Sugar King. My mom had me get the free 4 boxes of matzah at the local grocery store because, well, it's free. She said we would eat it with peanut butter and chili. Then tried and still couldn't eat it. I believe it. Then she tried to bring it to my house and throw it out to the birds. Flat out refused to touch it. Yep.
They try to feed it.
Gluten-free matzah has some salt or MSG or something that makes me actually want to eat it. Probably what it states on the box. Not suitable for Passover. So why the hell would you eat it then? Are you one of those weird people who eats matzah when it's not Passover?
Sounds like it.
Ugh.
Lots of Imodium when you have the problem of you can't stop going.
Would you like some more of Ethan's Reserve, Ethan?
I think I'm going to plead the fifth and go to wine. Unless that's something that you're going to pull out the stock that's better than this.
Yeah. We're gonna.
Okay. I'll entertain that.
So the next bottle, again, as I said, was recommended by Bourbon Baller Lee. I mean, he recommended the brand. Of course, he would have told me to go with the more expensive. I went with a mid-range version, what he called the starter, because there is a low level, which is VS. He said, at least start at VSOP. I'm sure he would have said I should go for the XO, but the XO was like another $100. So I went with the VSOP. And that next one is I'll show it here. Deau, Deau Cognac VSOP. Now this is real French cognac. Deau Cognac VSOP is an exceptional blend of the best cruise of cognac. Velvety, smooth, and floral, this delightful VSOP is aged in French oak barrels in our cellars for many years before reaching perfect maturity. And it even says the same thing. Deau VSOP est le fruit d'un assemblage harmonieux de vie issues des Melux Cruz de. It's got all the Frenchy stuff on there too. So this is real French cognac made from kosher wine and kosher grapes to be out the box. Real. This is supposedly real cognac. I am hoping that it is actually good. And right there it says kosher for Passover. That's what that means right there in Hebrew. Kosher le Pesach, or kosher for Passover. Along with a full government warning, 40%. Distillery de Monin, blah, 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 France, kosher for Passover. Let's see if we could choke down the rest of this Ethan's Reserve here. And I'll crack the Deau VSOP Cognac.
I'd be curious to try that other one with bottle frozen and water make.
Mm-hmm.
Deaden it out.
The Sorghum or the Arak?
Second one you gave. The one with the plum.
The one with the fig?
Fig. Excuse me, I was close.
Yeah, they were both fruits. So here we go. Let's crack this Deau. I think it's Deau. I don't know how else to pronounce it. D-E-A-U. I guess it's Deau. We could go with Deau Cognac. I don't know. What? Doesn't go off. There we go. It is a pretty bottle. But this is the real thing. This is not a facsimile. Chat seems to have completely died, so I don't really blame them. But still says 28 people watching this shit show. So cheers to you with the rest of this sorghum. Well, I thought it was with the rest, but my body rejected it. Almost got a weird bubblegummy thing there. There you go. It's Brandy by Homer Simpson. Deau! How do I not have Deau? I have... But I don't have Deau loaded. Oh well. I'm gonna have to fix that. All right, I'm hoping Bourbon Bowler's here. We see it. He is the man of the yak. Maybe he can even say something about this VSOP stuff I'm about to chug down. John Kranz is interested how that cognac is. Bourbon Bowler says, "Dude, I like because it's unique. What makes it unique, Bowler? Enlighten us with some of that knowledge."
Is it going to have to become whiskey and more uncensored?
Maybe. Well, this may be the greatest cork pop coming up in the history of Whiskey Tube. If you're all ready, what do the French do? Surrender. And the stupid camera's chasing me again. Oh, excuse me. All this wonderful liquor is giving me a little agita. I'm not gonna lie. You ready for some yak?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your glass? You rinse it?
Yes.
There's some yak for Ethan. There's some yak for me.
So is this regular cognac or is this special cognac that's made for Passover?
This is cognac made from kosher wine, kosher grapes. Therefore, it is kosher for Passover.
So the wine was kosher, it was put into the barrels and okay, got it.
Yep. Ugh. This stream has been an adventure, to say the least. And I'm not sure my intestines are going to recover from it anytime soon. Solid cork pop, yeah. Popped like surrender, for sure. Ooh, the nose actually smells good. You could offer Ethan a place to sit down. I've tried. But he doesn't want to. He's happy standing, he says. I don't know. I tried to get him to sit down.
They don't understand the what has to be done to uncover a chair, so.
Holy crap! Ed in the house. Mighty nice t-shirt you got there. Chag Sameach. There he is. The Rock Gut Review in the flesh. What's up, Ed? I have been doing a Rot Gut style Passover stream tonight. Chag Sameach to you, sir. And we started out the stream to save you a little catch up. We did a little Ashkelon product of Israel VS Brandy, which had notes of orange peel, vomit, and gasoline. Then we did a Zaklawi Fig Arak, which straight tastes like sweet, thin Jaeger, but diluted with water and cold isn't terrible. It's very sweet. Doesn't taste like fig at all, but very, very sweet Jaeger almost. That's thin. And then we did a little Ethan's Reserve Tennessee Sorghum small batch spirit, born in Nashville, aged 19 months, and again, kosher for Passover. And now we're on what I hope is the best spirit of the evening. Deau VSOP real French cognac that is indeed kosher for Passover. So there's the catch up for Ed and anybody else. And yeah, we're going to get into this Deau Cognac. Everybody's saying what's up to Ed. There you go. Bill says Ethan's a standoff guy. And you've managed to be off screen again. Take a step or two that way at least.
Why? You're the ringleader of the circus over here.
No.
Why not?
All pours tonight, thoroughly rock gut approved. Yeah. I thought it was the right shirt to wear this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, ASMR Whiskey. Here's from Vegas, everyone. If you like your whiskey reviews soft and sultry, you should check out ASMR Whiskey. I'm back. All my calls are done. Well, man, you missed some delicious pours. Vomit and gasoline. That sounds like my kind of drink. Yeah, I should send samples of this crap, Ed. It might revive the channel. Everybody's saying what's up to Ed. The camera tonight is going to be the best of the game. I wouldn't go that far. The almond taste makes it unique for me. Well, let's see if I get almonds on it. The hell is that sound? Oh. All right. So let's nose this yak. Once again, do VSOP.
Doesn't suck.
Ethan's review is it doesn't suck. On the nose, I would say there's definitely a marzipan thing going on the nose. I don't know if that's the power of suggestion or what, but I'm definitely getting some almondy marzipan thing going on. Rainbow cookie-esque. What the fuck? I believe that's the glass you just put down. Because I see, I don't know, but I see ice everywhere and a glass on the ground.
Yep, of course. Why not?
Where did you put it?
On the spot here.
Okay, well, was there an earthquake? I don't know. Well, that was interesting. I'm trying to come up with there's definitely something fruity in the nose. But I'm trying to pull out what it is.
Well, your bottle's okay.
Oh, so it's so clear on my... Is it really? I'm only broadcasting in 720. We need octane rating in the tasting notes. You're not wrong. Okay, nothing to see here. On a deep inhale, I'd almost say I'm getting fruit punch on this.
Full glass.
No, is there water everywhere?
Of course.
Oh, wonderful.
Like everything else.
Clean up in aisle 4.
Could you shut up?
Just sit there and dictate.
What am I supposed to do? I'm live on stream. I didn't dictate anything. I didn't tell you to clean up. Did I say, Ethan, please clean it up? No, I did not. Oh, well. cheers, folks. A little Deau VSOP and a clean up an aisle 4 from a guy who doesn't know how to put a glass on a desk, apparently.
Shut up! And how many times does shit fucking fall over, Mr. Smasher the Glasses? Motherfucker. Gonna listen to your bullshit tonight? Mighty cold motherfucker.
Sugar cane. Mice. Did somebody say mice? Meals on Wheels. I don't think so.
Doing your fucking monster.
There's no ice hurt in the recording of this video. This yak is interesting.
You managed to miss all of your bottles and then smash the bottle when it hit the floor. Glass, so that's gonna be happy for that.
Small miracles. New Thursday night sitcom here. Smashes his glass and motherfucks him. I like this guy. Yeah, that's my cousin Mojo. So this is definitely a nice drink. I will try it on a clean palate for sure. It's definitely having trouble getting through everything we've tasted so far tonight. Still a gluey palate cleanser. Sanitation engineer, whiskey engineer at aisle 7, please. Cheers, John.
Hello, your fathers, they can go fuck themselves.
Show me the proof. Which side of the family? Definitely my father's side of the family. Mojo says, my kind of people, 1000%. You got no idea, Mojo. You and Ethan would get along great. Mojo lives in PA.
Okay.
Imbibes more of the herbal goodness than your sister.
Okay.
Has a giant beard and just loves to chill and drink.
Okay.
Most people think he's homeless when he's walking by. Just saying. Love you, Mojo.
So what are you going to say? You're going to turn it to him? You're going to grow your beard out, your hair? Wear a tie-dye shirt?
I could never be as cool as Mojo. It's just not possible. Mojo's a level of cool that I cannot get to. Every time Ethan swears, Seinfeld bass drop. I don't know what that means, but okay. Perfect description to me. Could be my eulogy. The bourbon and I'll call whiskey nose to see if... Where's... Oh, boy.
Everyone's going to have their opinion when they go fuck themselves. Then I have to dodge the landlines here every day.
This is actually, I could tell a nice drink, but my palate is absolutely destroyed. It is fruity. I mean, you can tell the 40%. It is thin, but most cognac is. I don't know. My cousin just ran away, but there's definitely a marzipan-y thing going on. It's fruity, light spice. It's definitely the best drink of the evening by far. I don't know if that probably never be as high as me. That's an absolute of the universe. That's my boy right there. All BS aside, cognac drank guys, Cognac guys drank VSOP for a long time. Yeah, I know. It's, it's kind of where it starts getting good. And it's somewhat affordable still. But, yeah, this is interesting. Kind of wish it was the only thing I drank tonight. But here we are. Yeah, no, you didn't steer me wrong, baller. It just... I think it deserves a fresher palate than what I got right now. I probably should have gone from predicting best to worst to instead of worst to best. Didn't really think that through. The bourbon engineer is the sanitation engineer of Whiskey Knows. If you need any tips on how to clean up a spilled drink, reach out to him. Ah, okay. Is the Gilbert Gottfried wannabe in the background the same cousin who was recuperating at Ben's place last year? Yes, yes, it is. Yes, it is, Andrew. You're filling in for Deathless drinking wild shit. Absolutely. And always repping the roll. There he is, the man right there. Egg roll. He's reminding you all to hydrate. Cheers to Dan and the roll. Ugh. Well, damn, Bill, I'm not going to highlight that comment, but wow. Wait, your cousin can run? Well, I wouldn't go that far. Ugh. Yeah, that is definitely actually a good drink. I kind of wish I hadn't bought any of the other stuff. Because if I add up what I spent on all the other stuff, I could have just bought the XO of this. And I think that's what I would do in the future. Instead of buying all these other things, I would just buy the higher grade of the yak and call it a Passover. That is probably what will happen in the future. And if anybody else would like to try this flight, hit me up, burben4@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to send you this flight of delectable goodness so you can experience it for yourself. Just saying. Mr. Jiggs. Cheers, everyone. Just buy it all. You have plenty of room. I got no freaking room. None. Jiggs, none. Ugh. This has been a wild stream. It's been an hour and a half. I've drank all this stuff. Mark has a episode of Distiller's Perspective tonight over at Northwest Bourbon, so we'll be shutting down by midnight and sending everyone over to hang out with him. But for now, since I've had such riveting content so far, I'm going to go ahead and drop that link, see if anybody wants to come on and drink something better than I am and have a pour with me. And if not, that's cool. Keep going with chat. But if somebody would like to have a pour, I would highly recommend you have some delicious whiskey instead of what I'm drinking. And, yeah. Just figured I'd throw that out there. Where am I? I'm going to pin that link. If I can get it to load. There we go. Pin. And we're good. If we're good, we're okay. But now there's the link. If anybody does want to come have a drink while I sit and sip this bougie-ass cognac with a completely destroyed palate, I'm here. I gifted my buddies an older Henry, my buddy gave me. They said it was noticeably better. I actually just got gifted a bottle of Cavassier VS and an older Hennessy VSOP. Probably, if I had to guess, from the 90s or the early 2000s. So, yeah, I'll be experiencing them in the future, but yeah, that's not where we are tonight. Let me tell you that. Whoa! That was the wrong button. See if Ethan comes back and rejoins, but for now, you can have the narrower, ugly view of me. There you go. John says, I would love to join, but I'm not wearing any ball covers. I mean, I'm sitting outside by the fire and it's dark. Well, enjoy that. Hope you got a good pour. I hope it's at least on par with this cognac I'm drinking. But I hope it's better. It's because I can't properly quantify how good this cognac is right now. Because I think I'm still getting anise notes a little bit in the background. It was the wrong button. That's what she said. Again. Yep. Ugh. This has not been enjoyable. I kind of figured they wouldn't be great, but I honestly didn't think some of these would be that bad. Especially, I didn't honestly think that this Ashkelon VS, I didn't think it would be that bad. This stuff sucks. The Fig Arak, I'm sure, has its place. You dilute it, you put it on ice, you mix it. I could see you could probably make some tasty stuff out of it. But once again, this stuff, awful. And the Ethan's Reserve, I think, while it's not awful, I think they're trying to fill a niche where people want to have a whiskey that's kosher for Passover, but it really, they should have let Sleeping Dogs lie. I will try it on a clean palate. Maybe it's better than I gave it credit for after drinking aniseed flavored stuff. But yeah, I kind of feel like they're just trying to fill a gap where there was one. So it doesn't necessarily have to be good. It just has to exist. John's drinking Green River Single Barrel 119 proof pick by the way. Very nice. Green River picks can be real good, and I've heard Renee does really good picks. So there you go. Anise notes, said the creepy uncle. I'll let myself out. Speaking of creepy uncles, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, John Kranz.
Cheers, bud.
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Well, my palate's been better.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Sells Boston. What's up, Jonathan? How you doing? Mr. Sunshine, how you been doing? Honestly, it's been a freaking roller coaster lately, but we're rolling. You know, man. Sugar Kitty, if you need to try it, let me know. It wasn't even worse. I didn't have a fresh palate, so I can't really say, but yeah. So what are you sipping on, Mr. Old Style?
Since you were on a cognac, I had this out the other day to pour a couple samples.
Through the Grapevine Cognac. What is that?
This was a single cask from a few years ago that Jason and Bourbon Pursuit were part of.
Oh, that's right.
This single cask.
I bet that's a lot better than what I'm drinking.
Well, there's plenty left to send samples out, so.
You're never sending me anything. Come on.
Oh, I will. I got to get even with you for the 2 bottles I still owe you for, so.
Do you ever want me to send something your way?
Yeah, I just got to catch up on the 2 bottles I owe you for yet.
That's what I meant.
Well, if you give me an
My
address, I'll send you a bunch of samples right now. So
Did my cousin disappear to do the laundry? No, I don't know. He went upstairs. He just went away. JD Bourbon approach in the house. Cheers,
Cheers,
JD.
JD.
The U.S. bound JD. Or the U.S. living JD now.
yeah, he's already working.
No, and remember, if you go over the GW, you may only use the upper level and third lane. Nuclear waste restrictions. Yeah, well, you know. Whiskey Joker in the house. Cheers, Whiskey Joker. With some yak. So how is that yak that you're drinking on?
Oh, this one is phenomenal.
I mean, I'm getting to enjoy this one, but my palate is absolutely hammered. Like, I don't even know what to do to try and reset it.
I mean, this is the first. Also, too, it's the first cognac I've had that wasn't a standard Remy Martin or Hennessy, too. So,
See, and I've never had Remy Martin or Hennessy.
yeah. So when I got this, Jason talked about it. I'm like, yeah, what the hell? It's something y'all never gonna see. So I'll try it.
I
loved it.
After that, but I remember it wasn't cheap, right?
It was like 180, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like enough of a risk that.
Jason was on were you on backstage or maybe a month or 2 ago? And I brought up this bottle and he said, yeah, he thinks there's some still around yet.
Like available to buy?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe I will need a sample of that.
Yeah, this was really good stuff.
Sandstorm for the last 3 days in Palm Springs. You're in Florida?
Oh,
Palm
Cal.
Springs? There's a Palm Springs, Cali? I only know about Palm Springs, Florida.
That's Palm Beach in Florida.
Hennessy is decent with Coke. Well,
No, then Palm Beach is Florida.
I guess I'm going to Hennessy the newest master blender is on shelves here, Baller. I think it's Master Blend 5 I've seen. I don't know the deal on that though. I'd say it's been around $100 when I've seen it, maybe 110. I don't know what that's supposed to cost, but I guess as it's been the only thing I've kind of enjoyed this evening, I'm going to pour some more cognac.
I've also never been lucky enough to have a Carvassier truck break down in front of my house either.
I like I said, I just recently got gifted a bottle of Carvassier VS.
Oh, okay.
And I think I have a VSOP from like the 60s. When Bourbon Baller was here, we were cracking some bottles to commemorate his dad.
Mm-hmm.
We cracked a Martell Cordon Bleu, which apparently is a really high-end bottle of cognac. Didn't know that. From the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And not gonna lie, that was pretty delicious. And that's over there somewhere. 99 retail. Okay, that's not bad.
No.
Baller likes to sneak in the back of the cognac truck.
Ooh, your Glen Scotia showed up. Nice.
2024 festival, JD. I didn't get a call about that.
I just got a couple of very good samples from JD.
I bet. The only thing I've ever got from JD is beer. From my dad. And cheers to JD for that. Although I guess that train has now left the station as well. But he drinks them so sparingly, they're still around. So, cheers, JD. Sugar Kitty going down for a cat nap.
Cheers, Sugar Kitty.
Yeah, that cognac doesn't suck. Like I said, I kind of wish I had just gone for the higher grade. I can only imagine it's even better. And not, bought all this other crap. Oh, let me know how that 9-year Fino Sherry finishes. Hopefully, I find 1 or 2 or 3. Is that the 2024 festival? Is that what he's talking about? No problem. Wife heads to Poland in 6 weeks. So what? You're back in the U.S., so she's running away? I mean, we don't blame her, but... Yeah, that's the 2024 festival. Interesting. Yeah, I am definitely becoming a Campbelltown collector.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting to be in a better place? Shall we say, without saying other things?
Yeah. I
John
think everything should be taken care of within a couple weeks here, so we'll be good.
Okay. Cheers, Ben. John Cran. Cheers, John Club.
Cheers, John.
Yes, it's Fino and unpeated. Glen Scotia Festival. Well, all Glen Scotia is slightly peated because their fires are peat. You know? It's not peated malt, but there's always a little bit of peat in all Campbelltown stuff. At least I think so. At least a hint.
Well, I got the 2020, and that was heavily peated in Tawnyport.
I bet that sucked.
That's Ken's favorite bottle, I think, of all time.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, that one is just phenomenal.
Yeah, I haven't had that one.
Thanks to COVID.
I've never had a festival.
Yeah, thanks to COVID in 2020, they dumped those in the Costco's here. They were like $75.
Based on the flush I just charted, Ethan might have been taking a dump. David Bay's in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing?
Cheers, David.
Yeah, Jigs, I saw that. The problem is I wanted that, but in Ohio, it's $150, and in Europe, it's like $80. And I want it, but I don't want to. So maybe we could do a collaborative U.S. shipping deal where we buy a whole bunch of it for people and send it over here and distribute it or something. Because, like, I want it, but I don't want to pay double the money because it's here. There he is, Bourbon Neophyte in house. Did I hear someone say Pete? Of course you did.
Cheers, Anthony.
But I'm drinking cognac. So cheers to you, Anthony.
Yeah, same here.
Job, I just popped that one last week in 2020. I'll send you some. JD, I have no doubt you will, you gorgeous gentleman. But get settled in, man. We'll definitely do that one day, and I will appreciate it. But right now, I'm drinking cognac. Weird. See, there you go. Jigs about 80 pounds there. And here it's $150. Pisses me off. Not right. John Cloud, I just got lucky and found the new Heroes Edition 175 for 40 and JD 12 at a retail of 90. Nice, John. Where did you score that? What state? And it's the 2024 Heroes question? I have a bottle of the 2024 Heroes, but I am not trying it until I send it to Mark Northwest Bourbon so we can try it together. Wow, that hiccup and burp had all kinds of different liquor on it.
Ooh.
I'm feeling a little collegey tonight. I'm surrounded by all this delicious whiskey, and yeah.
The college dorm batch of WAP.
Vague memories of JD and 99 Bananas, you know?
Ours was what? Was it Skull or Pop Off vodka?
So see Shane in the house too. Cheers. Yeah, there you go. Oh. The only thing that would make this more like college would be a couple of Marlboro Lights and a joint. Hi, John. Cheers, Top Dog.
Cheers, Top Dog.
And earlier this week, I won a raffle basket with a Traveler, a Blackened, and a JD Sinatra Select. Wow, that's a weird assortment. That is a weird assortment.
Like
But
an all musical theme or something?
So John, that is actually where I found on my way back. That is where I found the Heroes Edition in a deli of all places. I found the 2024 Heroes. Have you tried it yet? Because I have not tried it yet. Curious. I will say they might have had me if the mermaid was topless. Just saying. Yeah. I mean, I would be all in on if we got maybe a half a dozen of us together so we could save a buttload on shipping and get a bunch of those 12 years over here. Or wait for one of the European sites to have a deal on shipping, because $150 a bottle over here is just ridiculous. I mean, it is 50-something% and partially finished in Palo Cortado, Glen Scotia, so I'm sure it's going to be tasty. But $150, we're getting into Springbank prices with that. Surprised nobody else wants to hang out tonight, John.
Mm-hmm.
I have not tried it yet. I picked up 2 bottles in a combination liquor, deli, grocery store little thing in Ohio on my way back from Indiana. And yeah, like I said, I got to get a hand delivery going to Mark so we can try it together. Yep, it's $150 in Cali too. I know some prices went up in Cali too this year, which sucks. Agreed. I'm kind of hoping my place in New York that has a whole lot of Glen Scotia might get it. See, there you go. JD spent $235 for the 2 bottles of shipping. Might need that website, JD. Freaking baller! I wanted that bottle. Springbank 10-year Palo Cortado was really good. Yeah, I missed that bottle. I have the Springbank 10 PX, but I don't have the Springbank 10 Palo Cortado. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this weird array of liquor is definitely repeating on me.
Ooh.
And we still have a whole nother hour until Mark's next episode of Distiller's Perspective. Hey.
It's gonna be a rough morning.
Yeah, I may need some help holding this stream together. This cognac isn't bad. It's good. It's just not exciting, I guess, is the only thing.
Okay.
I mean, but again, my palate's kind of fried.
Mm.
I might try bouncing back to the Ethan's Reserve.
So it's that Arak. Is that kind of like a Rocky or an Ouzo then? Being anise?
Hey, what's up, J-Max?
Hey, J-Max.
What'd you say, Joe?
Said that the Arak, and so that's kind of like a Rocky or an Ouzo then being anise based.
I guess.
Because a lot of those, if you add water, they turn white.
This one didn't turn white with water, but
Okay.
maybe it would if I let it sit. Job, we're gonna pop that Poland vodka together. I'm thinking he meant John.
Yeah, he brought me back a bottle of vodka from
True.
home.
I can help you with that. What?
Really?
You know my number, dude. You know I find things for you that nobody can find. And that's right. If you're anywhere in the Northwest region, you should be at Bourbon Baller's lease store on Saturday for his raffle. Just saying.
JD, let me know when you'll be on stream once we can do that together then.
I mean, JD could pop on right now. Just saying. I mean, we're already drinking crappy stuff. You might as well add vodka to it, right? Jigs turns white and pruny in water, just saying. I may have to switch to wine to get through the rest of the stream. I'm not sure. Oh. You could pop it on now. If you guys want to do it, sure, why not? What do I care? It's uncensored, baby. And vodka is technically kosher for Passover. I just didn't buy any because it's pretty much the only thing that me and Fred Minnick agree on, that vodka sucks.
JD brought me back one that's like $15 at Poland, and he said it's probably the best vodka he's had.
Well, the thing is, the best vodka you should ever have should taste like absolutely nothing.
Exactly. Exactly.
So the wild thing is, Bonnie's father-in-law, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's not Bonnie's father-in-law. I don't know what you call it. Bonnie's brother's father-in-law is Russian, and he loves something called Petergoff pepper vodka. It is a inexpensive Russian vodka that literally has a hot pepper marinating in it.
Okay.
There's a, like, tequila would have the worm in the bottle. This literally has a hot pepper in the bottle. And of course, with the stuff going on overseas in Ukraine and such, they have stopped importing it. So I have been the one who has found him a whole bunch of bottles of it. Because it's like, do I go to random liquor stores in weird areas? Nah, not me. But yeah, I mean, and he was like appreciative because like I brought whiskey. We had Thanksgiving together last year, I think it was 2022, I think. And he was like, "I'll try your." I brought a couple nice things. Brought like a turkey pick and some other stuff. And he said, "I'll try your whiskey if you try my vodka." And he was like shocked that I could just sip his vodka. Like, you know, other people would down it and cough and whatever. And I'm just sitting there sipping his hot pepper vodka. And I'm like, yeah, it's good. And he was like, just looking at me like, all right.
What was the heat level on it?
Holy crap. It's about to get gorgeously Californian in here. What's up, JD? Look at that bar.
What's up, John?
You want me to go get that bottle?
Hey, it's up to you, man.
Sure, I can do it. But this is my first pour tonight, so no big deal.
There you go.
There you go, Ben. I'm like you. I got the overflow.
I mean, we've had a whole bunch of weird cork. Hang on, let me full screen you for that. Look at that bunker. Isn't she pretty?
Yep. That's, of course, that's the bar.
There it is. What's it like actually having your bar?
Well, I'm not drinking because my new job, so I can only drink.
Wait,
like
you're not. So you're not gonna pop that?
No, I have it right here.
Wait, but you said you're not drinking.
No, I'm gonna pop it right now, just a little bit.
Okay.
No, I'm not drinking anything. I just this would be my own.
So
I have to.
Here's what I'll do.
Working for a state, and then also I told John when I get this open, this is plum brandy.
Schlivovitz. There you go.
Yeah.
It's
I thought that would be too on the nose to go with Schlivovitz. That's why I want
70% though.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So there you go. John with the fresh cork pop of the, what is this vodka?
Hold on.
Zarna?
That means black in Polish.
So I definitely can get that brand here, but I've never seen that bottle.
I looked up this brand, and all you can get, there's like a bison grass version.
Yeah. I know.
Apparently, this one, like John said, is only over in the EU.
I believe it. So here. There you go. I'll pull myself out. Talk about it.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
It's just simple.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that 80 proof, 40%, or is it different?
Look at that taste. Good Lord.
John,
There might be just a little bit of fruit there.
Yep.
oh my god, that is so easy to drink.
That's the problem.
Yeah, there's no like vodka burn whatsoever.
Is it 45? Is it 40 or 45?
40.
40. It's 40.
My god, is that easy to drink?
Who cares? It tastes good.
Wow. That was really good. I'm saying that about a vodka.
He is going to bring a beer to the stream. What's up, Z-Man?
What's up, brother? Hold on, man.
Eating the hams, drinking the drams. Where's your beer?
Right there, brother.
There it is.
So Z-Man's here, and JD and I are drinking Polish vodka over here.
Oh, gosh. Good luck to both of you.
Oh, dude, this stuff's good.
Z-Man, have you seen what I've been drinking?
Now, what did you switch to?
Well,
Hey,
no.
hey,
Right
John,
now,
if you look at the glass, look at the oil in the glass, though, from the
I am
vodka.
drinking.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
I am drinking
Yeah.
French cognac. Dude,
Oh,
I don't know if you can see that here, but
It's oil based.
there's a lot of legs on this.
vodka with legs.
Yep.
It's kind of scary, actually.
Yeah, they might walk away.
But there's just a little bit of fruit. There's no ethanol burn on this whatsoever.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
For the price, it's the perfect vodka, I think, for what it is.
I thought it was a cork here, then I realized it's a metal shooter on top.
Yeah.
There's taking a drink, and then there's JD drinking. Just saying. Is that
Yeah.
Miller Lite kosher?
Yeah.
It's kosher, just not
Yes, it
kosher Passover.
Yes, it is.
Speaking of somebody else who
I
is
always have this.
Passover,
Ooh.
74 Chateau Le Bon. Look at that.
Hold on,
Right.
moment. One more.
Cheers, Jonathan.
Is that
Sorry,
the-
brother.
Another 74. There you go. I need a 78.
And Big Vic, I got one for him.
Hey
John?
JD,
What's up, man?
that vodka you have, the Polish one in the black bottle.
Yep.
I got a bottle of that with I think a piece of grass in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the ones in the United States is banned unless you get in Europe because it has a medicinal stuff to it. So
No,
it's
it was brought to me from Poland. So was
so you got the real deal one. Yeah, that's the real deal one.
So is this neutral grain spirits.
Oh, was that 96 on that one?
95.
Yeah, that's really good. That's so sweet though.
It's
Chug.
yeah, no. Hey Ben, I jumped on stream because I actually have this bottle.
Oh,
Yeah,
There you
well,
go.
you have the Nemroff. That's the honey. That's the honey pepper.
It is the
There's
honey
actually
pepper.
another one that's just pepper and no honey.
I saw
the Nemroff is Ukrainian,
correct.
which is why you could still get it. But the one that has no honey in it is the Russian version, which you can't still get.
I mean, Ben, I've had this bottle for I don't know 10 years, and there's only this much gone. So
Yeah. Tells you a lot.
Well, I'm drinking all
Always tells you a lot.
tonight. Join me.
honestly, this smells like Amburana.
Well, I mean, honestly, what I'm drinking is not awful. This is real cognac I'm drinking right now. It's just not my normal thing. It's interesting.
John, I'll send you a sample of something that smells like Penelope Rhea.
Thanks.
Hey,
Are you gonna go for it? You man enough?
What, to drink honey pepper vodka?
there you go. There you go, John.
There you go, John.
I'm not drinking this. I know where this gets me.
Nice.
That looks sexy right there. I'm just saying.
Yep. So, I have more. I mean,
Oh. I just saw that. Good for you, JD.
What is that one?
this is an old 10-year-old. It's called the. I don't even know. It's a 10-year-old from like a long time ago, but it's like 3,000
I
bottles.
only have one or two Campbelltowns that could maybe make you a
Yeah,
little.
JD, see, mine's way down there.
Oh, that's a sad moment right there.
Cheers, John Claude.
This was one phenomenal bottle.
Yeah, I have this one, which I hear is pretty good.
All right.
Longbow Red 20 Port. JD's still digging. He ain't even looking.
I actually might like this better than Amburana whiskey.
There you go, Ben.
There you go.
Two shot. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like this guy likes Glen Scotia.
Is that what happens when you live in another country?
That's
and you
the
bring it all-
overflow right here. That's yours you gave me?
That's not mine. That's your bottle. I want you to talk
Yeah,
about.
well, you helped me get it.
What is that? What is that white tube?
That is the original Cameltown. Excuse me, get my face away from me. So here, these are the original bottles from like almost 10 years ago.
JD, the year on this bottle? 2004.
Jesus.
Well,
I got,
no,
like-
it wouldn't be 2004 because they do. Isn't it they do year, month, day, or year, day, month?
Ben, if this can zoom in, it says 2004 on the neck tag as well.
That's blurry as shit.
Yeah, it's blurry.
The
There you
problem
go.
is your face is the problem.
No, yeah.
I mean, your face is usually the problem. Saying.
Yeah.
Wow, nice guy right there.
So this is the original. Oops.
JD, have you had this one? Because I still got to crack this one.
I've had that before, but I don't have any left.
Is it good?
Yeah, oh, it's really good. This is the original bottle labels back in the days.
Oh wow, that's cool as hell.
Since we're talking Campbelltown, I'm pulling out that Cadenheads, JD.
Mhm.
Well, here I got some more. I got this one.
Ben, is this
that. I haven't tried it yet, but I got it.
Ben, is this conversation helping pass the time for you, or is it making you want to drink whiskey?
No, I'm okay. 51 weeks a year, I eat like a complete heathen. So 1 week a year, I can have self-control.
There you go.
Ben, I'll send you some, Ben.
I picked up a bottle of that. I haven't tried it yet. I got the 15
Oh,
and
this-
I got the 25. Yeah. I got
This-
the 25 also. Did you try the 25? Yeah. No. Did you get the 25?
Yeah.
Come on. Let's see it.
So, you got me on there. Ben,
Where's the
you can take me
25?
away.
Yeah.
You didn't get the 25, JD?
This one?
The Caden had 25.
No, I have a 30-year-old coming.
Holy cow.
No, the Enigma 25 I'm talking about.
No, I didn't get that one because it's not the true.
basically
Let's put it this way: the 15 is more spring bank than it is the.
Yeah, well, they basically said they didn't know what was in the 25.
Yeah, that's why.
John, I love the
Well,
shirt.
basically, the way I got the 15 held for me was I took the 25, but I think the 25 was a pretty good deal. I think the 25 was $1.20,
Right.
and I think the 15 was like 99. So,
Yeah, that's why I paid. I paid 99.
so I took the, but I don't know that they would have held the 15 for me without the 25,
Right.
and like they held it for me for over a month. So. And as far as I know, nobody's picked up 25, so we could have fun, giving it a ride.
No, I only have the 30. The 30-year-old coming from it's not Cameltown, but it's the Cadenhead, and then I got the 215.
Is it Cadenhead 30?
Yeah.
Enigma 30 or something different?
I don't know. I just bought it. I don't really care. A 30-year-old blend for less than $150 is a steal, I think.
Where the heck did you find that?
I found the last bottle in California.
Oh,
So,
in Cal.
Yeah. So I should have it Saturday, maybe, if not Monday. So I'll show you. I'll send a
Close
picture
to
to you.
Campbelltown?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, is that sweet for a Campbelltown?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's really good.
What is it, John?
That Cadenheads 15 Enigma that JD's showing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this one? Where is it? I put it away.
You broke out the fancy glass.
Yeah.
Z-Man, what does your thing say? Eating the ham? and
I didn't put
drinking the
that
dram.
shit up. Yeah, that's Ben.
I didn't do that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. I put other things there, but I did not put that there. That was there when you came on.
Well,
Ben,
you know what? Sometimes when you get on
if you
stream,
see this,
people-
Ben, pick that one up. Pick this one up.
Was that the other one you sent me?
Yes.
What's the
I've already-
tube?
I've
is
already
the
finished
tube
that. My God, was that stuff good?
Yeah.
You still have the tube? Because I would need to know what the tube looks like.
Because we're
The
on
tube is
whiskey
actually in
too.
a pouch.
Because I definitely saw one or two unusually around lately.
It's a
And by lately, I'd
it's a
say
pouch.
Oh, that I've definitely never seen.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
What's that called? Around what?
It's called the Rimnick Renegade. Aaron Rimnick Renegade.
That looks like an IV packet.
You found that in the U.S.?
No, I brought it back with me, but you can get it in the U.S.
The packaging could be totally different here.
Yeah. It might be in a tube or something.
Speaking of totally different packaging, check out this
Yeah.
gorgeous legend.
Oh God, don't look. Don't look. Hey, Jigs. You
Here,
feeling
James.
better?
Cheers.
Cheers, Jigs. How you doing?
All right.
You feeling all right, brother?
Oh, what's he sipping on there?
1974.
1974 Chateau something or other.
Yeah,
So,
it's not-
Scooby Doo.
Oh, yeah.
Which one was the one you sent me, JD, that unfortunately the bottle broke?
Oh man.
It was
Check
the
out
Armagnac was the sample that broke.
Yeah, that was this one. That was the 49-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't worry, I get more. See,
I'm drinking a whiskey finished in Armagnac. Does that count?
Sure. I'm drinking cognac.
Yeah, JD, I got so much sherry on that Aaron. That was really, really good.
I
Oh,
only
hell
I,
yeah.
I only have Hennessy. I don't have any Armagnac or any cognac here.
My buddy went out hunting up here and found a Long Row 21 year mismarked his store. Picked it up for $75. That's like a $500-$600 bottle,
Wow.
to $700 bottle. Holy shit!
Yeah, no kidding. No.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's when you stay the entire day at the store and argue your case.
All I want to know more about that yak,
Yeah.
Jig.
See what else you can pick up while you're in there.
Jigs, Bowler wants to know more about that yak.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in there.
Oh, okay.
My palate's junk.
You're not the one drinking cognac.
I ate soup tonight and I burnt the shit out of my mouth, so everything tastes terrible.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
No soup for you. Come back 2 years.
Come back 1 week, 3 weeks.
No, 2 years.
I've done that before too, Jonathan.
1974 Chateau de
A couple days.
Cabernet, age 48 years, Scooby-Doo. Yeah. That looks like some bougie ass shit, Jigs.
I sent you
Is
some.
that one you sent us?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was really good.
How's the pipes doing, Jigs? Any better?
I got stuff going on.
More?
Yeah, I gotta set up a surgery date.
Ah, shit. That thing?
But they know what's wrong.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it right now.
All right.
Okay.
Damn, dude. Well, keep me posted off stream. I'll update you on the. I will say that anybody who knows what's going on, we have had some positive news.
That's good.
Cool.
There is a lot more to go, but we've had some positive things happen.
There you go.
Nice.
Good to hear.
My buddy gave me a 1934 Scotch blend.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
zoom in on that.
Holy shit!
Ooh, look at that.
That's nice.
It's so good.
Original seal. This
Oh,
one's
it's
okay.
still- So that's not even open, and that's the fill. So it's definitely got some evaporation in that bad boy.
Yep. So
Does-
I don't know if it's gonna taste good. He just because my wife gave him some of my old stuff, and he said, "We'll have this bottle. I don't know if it's any good." I said, "I'll take it and I'll try it, see what happens. If it tastes like crap, well, I got it for free." So
Yeah, I mean, it could, for all you know, that bottle could be $1 bazillion.
it could
too.
evaporate and just be piss water for all I know.
It could be, or it could be stunningly delicious.
Yeah.
It could be excellent, or it could be vinaigrette or nasty. Yeah. But
Or you
you
could
give it
eat
to me
fruit.
for free. I'm gonna try it.
Of course. You never know what you're going to find out there. Never know.
And then I'm sending Mark from Northwest Bourbon a sample of this. This is the Hawaiian whiskey that's grown in Hawaii.
Old Pally Road.
Yeah, and it's veterans, so it's military who made it. So I got him a little sample.
Oh,
look at that.
Nice.
Yeah. And I know that he's big on veterans. It says right here, it says made in veterans right there.
That's awesome. Veteran made, yeah.
It's super sweet. It's low ABV, but I enjoyed it. I went out and bought the sample, and then I went out and bought the bottle, and then I bought another one for him because I was thinking of him. So
It's a good guy right there.
yeah, Mark's cool. Mark's really cool.
all right.
Wow, this yak is
Making you yak.
Oh, this is the one I sent John. I can send you Ben. This is Heaven Hills.
Archives. I feel like I've heard of this. Oh, that. What the hell is that? Heaven Hill. Blurry as shit. American whiskey from Heaven Hill. I'm in.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a 10-year-old Heaven Hill at 66.6 ABV.
There you go. Time travel juice.
Yeah. Single barrel is like 200 or something bottles total, and that's it. So, if you want, I can send you a sample of this. This will put some hair in your chest. If you don't have hair already, you'll put more.
It's hot, but it's really like buttered corn too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really great flavor.
See what I have that I can send, Ben some stuff that he doesn't have. So,
Hey,
some
I'll
stuff
do the same.
Well, you can get it, but you're going to pay an arm and a leg because it's all overseas stuff. So, I got a few things.
I'm sure I've got a couple of bottles of whiskey you don't have. A couple of bottles of American whiskey you don't have for bourbon.
That's for sure.
At least one or two.
Yeah.
I mean, even though you don't like bourbon, that's why your bourbon approach.
I approach bourbons as I approach my wife very cautiously. But she did make a good pork chop today. It was really good.
What?
Yeah.
Peanut gallery income? No, we've been going the whole time.
Yes, though.
What do you mean? Forward?
That's the perfect part. You said no one else was in the chat that you were done.
I think he's been drinking.
No,
He
I haven't.
Did he take a dump or not?
Yeah.
Did you go take a dump?
What do I have to make my announcements? The whole world needs to know what I'm doing.
No, everybody heard the flush.
It's loud as there.
Oh, that's because it was trying to. Because it was trying to flush a meteor.
Use a plunger.
You do the missile drops.
It was funny watching him choke down some of that whiskey, man. That was fucking funny.
Which one?
All of them. Anything you had that made his
Yeah.
face just turn different colors. I'm like, oh, please.
Yeah, Ben, earlier when I said bass drop, when they segue between scenes in Seinfeld, there's always a little bass line.
Oh,
Every time he swears, you got to get the little bass line.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Butt sex.
I've been drinking the cognac.
Yeah. I think I would be curious to taste it without having pouch
Yeah.
up with the other stuff.
I am thinking about the Ethan's Reserve again, though. Now that this has definitely washed away the Arak.
Yeah, I mean, it was compared to the first one was atrocious.
Yeah, who wants to try this?
What was the
This-
first one?
Ashkelon VS Brandy, produced in Israel. Do better. 3-year-old. Israeli brandy.
So were you talking like the powder they threw on vomit in grade school?
Yeah, the
God.
powder from vomit in grade school.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Gasoline and orange peels. Those were my notes.
Oh,
I heard it on the drive up. I said, "Oh, I'm going to miss that for." I guess not.
At least it doesn't taste like rocket fuel.
Yeah, that should, huh?
No.
Or smell like it.
No, rocket fuel's probably tastier.
Probably JP8.
You know, it's one of those things. If it's forbidden and really bad for you, it probably tastes good, like antifreeze. You know.
yeah, antifreeze is sweet.
That's what they say. I mean, good to know. I mean, that explains a lot. I'm trying to antifreeze, but
I'll take your word for it.
Put it on his barbecue.
The last sip I had was a little better.
Polish rye.
Don't know what's going there for 25, 35
What is
minutes.
that, JD?
Is it Polish rye?
Is that an obtainium one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have about that much left in two. It was a red wine finish.
Yeah, this like, tastes like cherries. Always, you can tell I like it.
It's really good. That's about where mine is.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to go to Ethan's Reserve or do you want to drink some wine?
I got some other stuff up here too. I got like obtainium Canadian at 72%.
Oh damn, that's
Everything that I
Then I got the light whiskey.
is 10 times better.
Well, it's Passover. It's supposed to be torture.
Yeah.
We're literally in a week of suffering eating glue.
So JD, I've got a Polish rye that they finish in a beer cask down at Austin. That's out of barrel.
How'd you get that?
This was finished in a stock ale barrel. It's actually really good.
nice color.
Mhm.
I had some rye. I had some rye today.
Polish rye bottle is darn near full of
I had a rye bagel today. It was delicious.
a rye bagel. That's interesting and kind of backwards, but I'll let it go. It could be interesting.
I got to the bagel shop pretty late. It was like maybe 1:30 in the afternoon. They didn't have very many options, and I'm not really a plain bagel guy. So
A what bagel? Plain?
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with some more Ethan's Reserve Tennessee Sorghum.
Nice.
I'm having a little splash of 4-Gate bourbon down under.
There you go.
There you go.
I have no idea what this is, but it's pretty good.
That is 4-Gate of some type of good bourbon finished in, I think, Starlight barrels. Something from Australia. I could be wrong. It should say it on there.
Starwood?
No, it's just a sample. Starward.
Shredward will be back later. Holy crap, Evil. I'm Evil Williams. Under no sorghum stitches, but I touch that. So I have never had sorghum in my life. So I don't know what the hell it is.
I've had sorghum noodles.
Apparently people make biscuits out of it. I was understanding earlier. But I have no clue what
I
sorghum
can make
is.
syrup out of it as well.
Yep. It's a starch.
Okay, I was going to ask, what is it then?
Well, it's what they distilled to make this whiskey.
Isn't it a bean?
Nice.
I have no
So
idea.
starch.
Did you find it, bro?
Yeah, could be
It's a
bean.
starch refined from something.
Okay.
You're just
John, I love that T-shirt, man. It reminds me of Shameless.
Okay.
That was such a good show.
Yep.
I mean, growing up here, this beer was everywhere.
Yeah.
But there's two versions of it. It originally started in the UK. You can only get the UK version.
Well,
Kinda
it's
makes
not
sense.
forbidden in the book.
Based on the logo.
But doesn't the grain not technically?
It's not a grain.
Old style's good, ice cold.
I don't know. Ask some guys with beards and black hats. You know, like the guy on the bottle.
It's a grain.
I think you should send Ethan Turk some of Ethan's Reserve in a blind.
I could do that.
But if we were stuck in the desert, why don't we just drink tequila?
It was a different desert.
What is this stuff?
Yeah, honestly, tequila doesn't sound bad based on what you guys are drinking.
I'm just afraid to get something called Ethan's Reserve from an Ethan now.
Yeah, if you get it from Ethan Turk, you might get some distilled wee wee.
It was reserved from his left hand.
Because you know, Katie will send you nothing but delicious coffee. Ethan, who the hell knows?
Watch Ethan's Reserve coffee beans be released tomorrow.
Entirely possible.
Could be good though. You don't know that.
And then I'll get a copyright infringement.
I mean, this coffee really has some of Ethan in it.
Comes with the cream already in it.
That's the Ethan cream coffee. All right, so I'm going back to this now after the after all the cognac.
I feel like if you guys are gonna send each other like shitty whiskeys at Christmas time, like you guys did for the Secret Santa thing, that maybe that sorghum whiskey makes a reappearance.
It's not horrendous, it's just weird. I actually probably will sample it out just because it's so unique.
Ben, you're not horrendous. You're just a little weird.
Oh no, I'm a lot weird, dude. I am a lot weird.
Yeah, Jonathan, I told Great Shot I was brave enough to try that ASW tire fire, so now he's sending that to me.
Mojo,
we'll see how that goes.
It's honestly, it's not bad. It is very unique. It's very different. The consistency is different. The flavor profile is different, but it's not bad.
Describe the consistency.
Well, young.
I mean, if it had like 10 years on it, it might be good.
Pretty quite ridiculous either.
No,
Ben,
it's.
This is a weird bottle.
Yeah, it is.
What's with that?
This is Irene's pick from Fireside.
It's a double-barreled bourbon, and the second barrel is a rye barrel hazmat. What do you call it? Colorado whiskey.
Yeah, age 6 years. Ben, I got like a gin note. I got like a juniper note on it.
Yeah, I don't get that at all, but
I think John got it too when I sent him a sample of this.
It's definitely interesting, and it's not much else.
I don't think I got that one.
No?
No.
I thought you did. The Fireside?
No, you sent me a few other ones, but I didn't get that one.
Okay, I'll
Wait a
send you
minute.
this.
Wait. Oh, was it from Mile High Spirits?
Yeah.
Yep, then I did have that. Okay.
It's gone. But it's 140 something proof, so he doesn't remember it.
Yeah.
I mean, Ben, it's wild. I mean, we were pretty inebriated that day, so I bought a couple of bottles, and
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've never had more than 4 samples at Irene's place.
I've never had less than 40.
No. You've only had 4.
What he said.
Anything else said here is for entertainment purposes only.
Anything else is uncivilized.
No, in Connecticut you can only get 4 samples at any given time from a store.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the pizza. Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
I had 40 slices of pizza.
Yeah, well, you know they're strong pours.
Bro, I'm telling you, I smell this, and all I smell is gin.
Okay,
Ben, I have
you're
to go
allowed.
John, you got the bottle. Smell the bottle.
Someone's definitely a little under the influence.
Hey Ben, we do calls, man. I have to get out of here.
Weird taste of matzo.
Tastes like matzo. What the hell are you talking about?
Have a good night, JD.
Right.
We got a
Yeah,
matzo for D. You're out here, JD?
Yeah, take care of the family.
All right, man.
Cheers, guys. I'll
Good
catch
one.
you.
Cheers.
Count down to the slice of pizza, bagel, pasta, etc. I'm going to have Tuesday night.
And
After you get past the gin note, it tastes like whiskey again.
I'm going to have food anywhere.
Can't get bagels anywhere.
I have some mallow.
29 minutes till Mark Northwest Bourbon goes live with the distiller's perspective of who does he have on tonight? It was like a really weird name.
Mm-hmm.
Who does he have on tonight? Let me see. The Distillarium. Distillarium, yeah. It's like an emporium of distilling. Master Distiller Austin and General Manager Ashley from Distillarium, located in Yakima, Washington.
Huh.
Anybody know anything about the Distillarium?
No, never heard of it.
You pronounce it like the planetarium on South Park? The planetarium?
No, Distillarium. There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Distillarium.
Who did Baker Drakes just interview somebody? Did you see that video?
No, but things have been crazy here.
Well, there was something that was never heard of it.
Z-Man, did you get your air conditioning fixed?
Next week on a Thursday. So when
this stuff is definitely not distributed here because I've never seen it.
When it turns 97 next week, I'm going to burn up in here.
97?
And I will love it.
What'd you do to your AC?
Oh, it had a sensor break on it last year, so it just took a shit. And they wanted a couple grand to fix it. So I left it alone because I pay cash for everything. And I'm like, you know what? I'll come back to it next year.
Is it R22?
I don't know what it is, man.
Well, I don't know if you know, but that's what this guy is kind of a master in.
I know AC for cars, so I understand that. There's 134A.
How old is the unit?
10 years old. And it's a train.
That's right on the cusp.
If you go after the condenser, there's a tag on it. You just have to, it's a 410 or 22.
It's
probably 410.
It's got a temperature sensor on it that regulates it back and forth. And that's what take a shit. And then when it's $2,000 to fix it. That's what I'm at.
So TXV is bad.
TXV, it all depends on what's bad on the unit.
I was just saying, if you import this guy to Arizona, it might get fit.
I'm telling you, they over-engineer everything now to include home appliances, refrigerators, you name it. And it costs us all more money to fix shit.
Well, a little word of advice. If they're selling you on a unit, the lower tier units that are less efficient are simpler units. They don't have all the high-tech stuff in them. The higher efficiency or higher tier units have all the sensors and computer controls. So if they try to sell you on a more expensive unit, you're going to have all the bells and whistles and all the sensors and shit too.
Right.
Yeah, there's a theory on efficiency. It's called the more money you spend on it, the more money it saves, the more it costs when it breaks. Literally.
Yeah. That's always good enough. Last year I used the swamp cooler here, and it was.
It depends on application. It depends on where you are and how much you use.
He's in Arizona.
Yeah.
So he's using more air conditioning than heat.
Yes.
Yeah. Does it do heat also?
Yes. It has a heat. It's got a heat pump on it.
Yeah.
So
I know my palate's screwed because I'm actually enjoying this pour tonight.
You should be able, if it's 410, you should be able to just replace the outside unit and leave the inside as long as
I don't want to replace the unit because of the expense. I couldn't pay the money to just fix it because I pay cash for it.
Man, if you want somebody to look over the stuff, send it to me and I can have Ethan look it over, whatever they try and hit you with, or whatever they gave you last year.
No, they're coming out next week, so I'm good.
Okay.
Appreciate it, though.
Well, I just mean if you want to know if they're blowing smoke up your ass.
I know that they are, because the last company I used, they were just throwing parts at it.
I wish I had some Coke in my house. This would go really good with Coke.
Oh, it's soda. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the Colombian Whites. No, this Coca-Cola.
Well, every mechanic says it's a TXV or it's a board, and they just change your parts until it runs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I totally get that.
not cost effective instead of just actually troubleshooting the unit right the first time.
I tell anyone in Massachusetts who runs out of old refrigerant, you just got to call like an independent company. They save all that shit.
Well, and I had a problem with my truck where it threw a code and it threw it into limp mode. And I used a local mechanic at my work. I actually picked him up, took him to work, and he took my truck for the day. And he came back with a fouled spark plug. And charged me like next to nothing to fix the shit. So he replaced all eight plugs.
Here's some bad.
I hope you bought that guy a drink.
Here's some bad whiskey to make Ben feel better.
I'm going back to him for more business. He's doing
Oh, there you go. A little Koval rye.
Single barrel.
Yep.
I actually don't hate this. Like the flavor is really interesting on it. It's just not
crap.
great.
Head Axe Bourbon. What's up, Bobby?
Hey, Bobby.
Bad neighborhood, dude.
Also, if you're a fan of Black Cork.
Oh, this guy, Bobby,
Bobby.
he's a huge fan of the Black Cork. He loves Black Cork.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
That's a big black cork.
I mean, that's a little short for a Black Cork, but you know.
It gets the job done, Ben. Oh, it's so weird.
This sorghum whiskey is. It's
What's it taste like?
It's alcohol.
Yeah.
This is the cloudiest bottle I have ever seen in my life.
And you haven't seen bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Anthony's going to, what do you call it? Ethan's going to smash another glass of water on the ground, apparently.
Ben, on Monday, the blind from Dusty Dan had a Found North finished in PX, and it was crazy. It smelled like candy corn and rum finished. It was
delicious.
Yeah, it was. At when you first nosed it, not so much, but as it sat there and opened up in the glass, it was wild. Once we pegged it for Found North, we knew that it was the highest proof. Found North always finds a way to bury.
Did you
proof.
win or lose? I had a lot going on Monday night, obviously.
Oh yeah, we won big.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was like 17-9.
Now who are you against?
Christopher David and Independent Joe.
And your teammate is, I don't remember.
Todd Ritter.
Ah, the producer.
The producer.
What's up, Will? He turned into OnlyFans again. Yeah. Dude, I found a brandy that almost tastes like the Malort we had.
Ooh.
That stuff sucks.
Yeah. Don't ever drink that hot garbage, ever.
If anybody wants a sample, let me know.
I definitely want a sample. I like hot garbage.
Ugh.
I just drank honey pepper vodka.
Japanese, you lucky bastard.
I tried something nasty just because I tried it.
I don't know if this Koval single barrel rye is like terrible or if it's just okay and different.
That's not how I feel about this sorghum whiskey.
What don't you like about it?
What, this? Or Ben?
Ben.
My tasting notes were the powder the powder they used to put
stop talking and read the comment.
vomit in grade school.
Oh God.
Gasoline and orange peels.
William Hall, Brandy, she wasn't a fine girl, eh?
Yeah. She tastes like Malort. Yeah, well. I hope you got tested after that.
Don't ever bang on a girl's name. I dated a girl named Kim Ritz, and she told me everything was better on a Ritz.
There you go.
I miss that girl. I miss that girl, dude.
everything was better on a Ritz.
Yeah,
sir.
let's make the theme of tonight getting drunk and talking about our exes on YouTube. Let's do that.
Hey. Yeah, my girl wouldn't give a shit if I said that out loud. She would care.
Mr. Great Shot wants a sample. Thanks. You got it, Mark. You got a sample coming your way, brother. Fruit on the 12 is insane, I bet.
Oat molasses. Werther's original.
It's like an oat molasses. Werther's original bomb. Yeah, I'll take a sample of that, Mojo. Thanks.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Hey, the moment anyone gets a bottle of that, as it Ezra Brooks, the sherry finished, that's like $35. I would like to know what people think of that.
Ezra Brooks sherry finish?
Oh, was
What?
it Rebel or Ezra Brooks?
I think it was Ezra.
I thought it was Ezra. Jason
finished. Ezra?
Yeah, sherry
I thought,
finished.
didn't that come up on when Whack was going through new bottles coming out?
It was Jason.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Whack, but yeah.
Ezra Brooks finished.
Sherry finished. Yeah, it's supposedly it's $35. I think it's Ezra Brooks. Ezra Brooks 99.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing about this, but again, I wasn't able to be on the streams this week because of the holiday and other things going on.
I just usually know when I burn my mouth after eating soup, usually shitty whiskey tastes better. So let's go with the drink in the trash. Not that Evan Williams Bottled and Bond is trash. It's just cheap. How can you beat Evan Williams Bottled and Bond? It's like $15.99.
Go after that.
You could get a 1783 American Heroes edition. That's a
That beats Evan Williams Bottle and Bond.
yeah, but it's more than double the money.
Yeah.
Those bottles like 45.
Yeah.
Ben's right.
Yeah, that Evan Williams is like 17, 18 here.
I can't get into it. I like it, but I can't get into it too much.
I haven't seen the Hero one, but the Bottled and Bond is like 17, 18.
Oh.
I had last year's Heroes
Hero?
edition, and it was good. The bottle didn't last that long.
It was only
Yeah,
good.
you know what?
It didn't last that long. The thing is that bottle is dumb for the money.
Well,
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And
I
the
thought-
flavor
I
and the drinkability. Yeah,
Look,
that-
I think this should be a $22 bottle. It is in some stores.
I saw Ben throw this out here, John, and I was like, holy fuck, $20? No way. And I found this in a freaking grocery store.
Yeah.
Well, I bought 3 bottles and I consumed one pretty quick. And after that, I said, you know what? Behave yourself.
Well,
Yeah,
now
only-
so the news is that the 2024 is out, but nobody has tried it yet that I know of.
Yeah, I've only seen the standard 1783 in this area.
I thought you said you said you had found it.
I did, but I have to. As the reason I found the original last year is I had bought 2 bottles at the distillery. It was the American Heroes edition, so I bought 2 bottles, one for me and one I sent to Mark Northwest Bourbon.
Right.
We tasted it together and we looked at each other and went like, "What the hell? This is not supposed to be amazing. This is a $27 bottle, and it was ridiculous." So now that I got my hands on the 2024, I need to send them the bottle. And we're gonna try the 2024 together and try it against the 2023. But Jigs, it is in Ohio, the 2024. Just saying.
How many bottles do you think they're getting out of it?
No idea. There's absolutely no way to know. It's a different rick house this year. I mean, look, almost everybody who's tried to find a bottle of it found a bottle of it. That should tell you that it's around.
So I tripped over in a grocery store. I was like, "Ooh, wait a minute."
So I mean, it's not it's a small batch, but it's a Heaven Hill small batch. There's a lot of it, and it's 90 proof also. But
Well, I saw 4 barrels on the shelf. I should have bought all 4. I bought 3. I'll just leave one. That won't happen again.
there you go, Mojo found in Vegas. He sees the port wine cast finish, but not sherry. Huh, I've never seen either one.
Nobody's also saying that. He's also saying that. He's also saying
Mojo, the 2024, the first sighting of it was like 2 weeks ago. They haven't even got it into distillery yet. So
No.
I don't know when you were in Vegas, but it was probably the 2023. Yep, there you go. See, nobody here is buying the 2023 because everybody thinks it's just Evan Williams with another 78.3 with another label.
Yeah,
And
it's just,
don't go telling people because, well, the
Don't go
2023
telling people, blabbermouth.
Well, the 2023 was amazing. The 2024, who the hell knows?
and a lot of
I have
people
to
think if you put that information on here, and there's still people that go out there, they don't tell you.
Look, I'm sure it's propagated, but I think it's also there's enough of it that it's not a big deal, and it's not a name that anybody cares about.
Correct.
I mean, and that's a fact that Evan Williams is a name that nobody cares about.
Nope.
Even in whiskey tube, it's a bottom shelfer. It's nobody's paying it attention. Even if they buy it, they're still not paying it attention. So
Such a pretty
it's
bottle.
probably more like a small batch of 100,000 bottles.
Where was the year at again?
It's right on the front label.
Okay.
I think in the red.
Kids, I'm heading to bed. I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Cheers, Jonathan.
Cheers.
Have a good night, John.
See you guys. Bye,
Yeah,
Jack.
Go
Feel
Bruins.
better.
Go Bruins.
Oh,
Yeah, it's on the front label. You're right.
that's an 23, right?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
God, that's good shit. 90 proof goodness.
Eric Shaman in the house. There you go. Still leaking in the background after all these months. Still enjoyed it. Cheers, man. How you doing?
I'm leaking too.
Got a half a case of 175s waiting at a store downtown. I like that. Do any of you ever look at something in a store and think that's never going to sell, so I'm going to bunker that here and I'll just go back to that store if I need it? Or is that just a me thing?
No,
I'll
I do.
back where I see things, and if I see an old ass bottle and I'm like, I'll get one, but I know it'll be here the next time.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No way.
The Jim Beam Repeal Reserve, probably 2-3 years ago when they said it was a special release, my store had it for $10 a bottle.
Yeah.
And they had cases stacked at a fucking roof. And
They were trying to blow it out at $10 here.
Yeah, and I was like, that bottle's never fucking
And
going
would you
anywhere.
believe there's places here that have that marked up to $50?
I know. Well, I bought it and it
Speaking
never
of
went away.
$50, you all are not ready for the level of gorgeousness that's about to join us.
No.
Giving the Matt Porter massive SJ to his Glen.
Mm-hmm.
The one, the only, the glamorous, the gorgeous Mojo 88 Bass and Bourbon.
What's up, Mojo?
What's up?
Look at that! Look at that sexiness right there. You got that car. He's rocking that Carhartt camo. You got that G-Shock. You got that Nike. You got that bougie ass old Ezra 12 101. You lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah. That's a bottle you don't see everywhere.
Yeah, well, yeah. Can you translate for that for us, man? That would be one tuna roll and some wasabi and some gyoza.
You want it? Come and get it. Old Ezra makes some good fucking stuff. Man.
Somehow, I bet that bottle doesn't suck.
It's actually very delicious. Honestly, I don't know if I would put it above the Wild Turkey 12 because I love the blackberry fruit I get off of that 12. But if you're an oak fan and you like mature, perfectly matured oak molasses and butterscotch, like in a perfect melding, this is
So
for you.
basically, if you like happiness, you'll be into that.
It's like overly rich, almost to the sense of I don't know. It's really good. It's really good.
Well, the old Ezra shit, I think I had the 99. And once I started drinking it, I was like, shit, it's fucking good. You just keep drinking it until the bottle's empty.
That 99 is good, but once it hits like a certain age, I feel like there's shit like. So I'm not gonna say I made the mistake, but so one of the most expensive bottles I ever bought was an Old Ezra 15.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's excellent. It's up there. It's really, really, really good. Okay. But for the price that I paid for this, it made me feel a little foolish that I paid double for that, probably even a little more. Let's just put it that way. Because this is really good, man. Like it's.
I had one that was a higher proof. I just can't remember what it was, Mojo. I was like,
yeah, I'm not. I don't know. Hopefully, more of these become available in Japan the way that the Wild Turkey 12 did, and they seep over somehow. But these are
that's older, dude. I think that's an older bottle.
You know what, Ben? I honestly don't know, but my buddy just had been getting them, and he's the same guy I got a lot of the other Japanese shit from. So I don't know. The glass says 15 on it, so it could be from 2015.
So I have an Ezra Brooks 101 that's in the same glass, but it's an American bottle.
Yeah,
I'd say mid-teens is probably pretty accurate.
That might have been the Ezra Brooks.
That's not remiss a possibility. I just know that sometimes these trickle through, and when he's seen it, I guess he had like just one or two of them, and I was like, hey man, because he got rid of one, and I was like, if another one, he was like, you can have the other one, because we have a pretty good relationship at this point, meaning I empty my pockets for him like the casino. But
what was the price point on that?
Around 2.
Okay.
So like for my first one I'm getting, I could live with that, but I'll expect the next one to be lower, but that's what the next one comes about. You never know. You know what I mean? And where we're from, a lot of guys just like cater trade. Like they'll just say, "Hey, give me 2 or 3, horses and like taters," and people will give them up. So like, you know what I mean? It's just for the rarity of it, I guess.
It's for a deal because we don't have that here.
Well, I'll say this, bro. For certain stuff like this, I'm willing to pay up for because I'm past the point.
That kind of dealings going on. Is that local or is that
I had to really like establish a relationship, Ben, and I'll just leave it at that. But it's a guy that like I go and talk to in person, so it's like I have a few guys like that at this junction. But like it took me a while to get to that point.
Well, no, but I'm saying that's a local. I'll call it.
Yeah, man. I think we were just on VIX, and someone asked me, and I said, "Man, I do not." And obviously, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but
your Kool-Aid. I'm just saying it is not a nationwide connection. It is a local connection.
Local, and these guys though, they're however the hell they do stuff, it behooves me. You know what I'm saying? But all I know is that I get to drink the shit, and I'm grateful.
That kind of shit don't go down here. In New York, they would want $1,000 for that bottle.
Well, to be honest with you, he probably could have beat me over the head, but to the point we are like in our relationship, it's good for him not to do that with me, if that makes sense. I don't know. He got me a lot of other times. Put it that way. Like I bear the burden very many times.
My store does that shit too. But when you grab 3 to 4 bottles, they give you 10% off, and it's only because I'm a regular customer. And I've actually had some releases like the old early times Black Top. I told him, I said, "This shit's going away." I said, "Do you have how much you got of it?" He goes, "How much do you want of it?" I said, "I want a case of it." And he goes, "What do you want to pay for it?" So I gave him a price. So he upped to $10 a bottle. And I'm like, "Let me have the case."
Yeah, who the hell cares?
And that was 2 years ago. It's getting tougher to do that shit now. But it's still out there.
See, in this case, and I'm not ashamed to say it, I have, I pay a little over, which is understandable if certain things are rare. But with this guy, he just, I've got a lot of stuff like Takara Golds, like just a lot of rare stuff, So it's to the point where I quit buying a lot of lower end stuff, and if it's like lower end, I'm gonna wait for people that I know or like obviously educated opinions I could make myself like the 1783 Heroes. I'd rather buy a bunch of that than buy a couple $100 bottles now, you know. But if I'm going to spend the money, it's going to be on something that's, you know, hard to get now. That's how I look at it. I don't know.
Well, my store still does the Russell's 12. They're
That's
telling me
good.
they have to buy X amount of bottles, even get one bottle in the door. I said, well, how many bottles they're going to buy of what to get that? And they'll tell me. And I'll buy the bottles and take the 12 out the door.
Well,
You mean 13?
they're gettable. They're not
15,
hard.
yes, I'm sorry. 15, sorry.
It's all good. Don't be sorry. I just figured that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been saying 12 all night. I've been talking about 12 all night.
In
12.
3 minutes, Mark, Northwest Bourbon's going to be going live. So I'm going to change the pin link from my stream to Mark's.
Let me go do a bio break. I'll be right back then.
Yeah, do what you got to do. I'm going to pin his link instead of mine and ask that everybody go over there at midnight and show him some support and let him know that Mojo sent you.
No, Ben sent you, man. And I'll tell you what, though, it's always good to see you fellas regardless. I figured I'd jump on for a little bit.
Mojo, what I have is I don't have any of those, but I do have a number of old Ezra decanters I need to decant.
Oh, yeah. Some of them old Ezra, the older ones, are pretty good. I've got to try a couple.
I don't have that bottle, but I might have some good old Ezra we could, sip on one day.
Yeah, they had a lot of 10 and 12-year picks back in the day, apparently, that they put in decanters.
Yeah, that I didn't have.
One day I was at one of the bars I frequent, and it was like a decor piece. I'm pretty cool with the bartenders there. You know, the chick named Jenny. She looks like Danny from American Pickers, you know, like. So,
oh, yeah? She got all them tats in all the right places.
Literally, same person, right? So I'm like, hey, that old decanter, like, could I see it? And, you know, she's, at this point, we're cool. She's like, here, take. As soon as I grabbed it, I was like, this is heavy. I shook it. It was completely filled, bro. So it's like a 12-year pick. It has some personalized liquor store with like a weird light tower and like a light bulb guy on, you know, just some crazy off-the-wall shit. Completely filled. And I was like, you know, I don't like know the owner, but, you know, we're familiar. And I was like, if you could ever convince Carmela to give me this or open it, this would probably be awesome. Like, you know, I was like, I was flabbergasted to just a random, you know, because they have like beam phones up there and other shit, like, you know, as decor, like, but like you just never know, man. Some of them could be filled, like you.
I'm curious if I have it. What was do you remember what the decanter was?
It looked like a light bulb guy at the bottom with like a tower. It was a weird decanter, dude. Like,
okay.
It was a store pick from a liquor store is all I could really remember. But like, you know, I'm picturing the bar in my head. Like I frequent that bar a lot.
I think you just need to get everybody there hammered and, you know, walk out with that thing. Just saying.
Well, you know what it is that like I spoke to the bartender and people so much about bourbon there that they're probably sick of hearing about it. But like the Jenny girl, at least, you know, she values my opinion, and I tip her so much she probably feels obliged to listen to me somewhat.
Do they have good other pours?
They honestly, Ben, that's the bar where I got to try the Back 12 fucking pirate bottle that I drank mostly all of. Stag Junior 8. They have every Master's Keep back to damn Cornerstone or whatever. Still for like 32 for an ounce and a half pour of all those.
Okay.
Like all of them. They have a 30th anniversary Jim Beam there. They have 130th Four Roses. They have a lot of good old stuff there, believe it or not. Yeah, that's one of my favorite bars. If you're ever in Pittsburgh, Ben, and you're staying there or stop there, it's Carmela's Bar and Grill.
Next time I come drive that, this time I was in a rush.
Carmela's, yeah. If you stop, let me know. I'll come have one. I'll buy you some pours there, but they have excellent food too there. And the other place that I recommend is the Warren, which is a little more expensive.
Flying through, I stayed in Du Bois on my way back.
Yeah, dude. The other one's the Warren though. It's really good, but it's not.
Check out the pussy Mojo got. Mojo's
Yeah,
dripping.
Welcome to.
This is my buddy's cat, but he's a good cat. See him headbutting me? He headbutts me. He
Did you
likes
say
me.
his name is Cat?
No, his name's Sergeant, like Sarge.
Yo, what up, Sarge?
Do you hear him? Yeah.
Oh goodness! I still have the
Oh,
volume.
there we go.
on-
We
on
got the
my
butthole.
YouTube over here.
Yeah, he
So
ran away.
got two
He
screens,
went-
and then-
He's going to investigate. He does recon pretty good. He's a good recon cat.
There you go. Well, he had a name like Sarge. All right, everybody. We've been live for 3 hours. I've drank a whole lot of weird crap. Mark is live with the distillarium. Said like South Park. We are going to go to the after party. If anybody wants to come hang out, I could always post a link again. If anybody wants to hang out in the after party, I'll throw the link in chat. Otherwise, please go over to Mark, say what's up, tell him that Mojo sent you, and we'll see you all next week. And hopefully,
Cheers, Dan.
I don't know.
Hit the like on the way out. Hit the like. Don't forget.
whiskey and not sorghum. Holy crap! And there's the roll to end the stream right there. Perfect finale.
Cheers, Dan.
There it is.
Hey.
Cheers.
God damn, that smells good.
Tastes good too.
Kind of just super surprised.